shit. Okay.
Hey, Nene. She wants me to turn the camera off for a minute and turn it back on. I don't know how to turn it on and off. Just if you can help me real quick.
Backstage.
Okay, Tangie, you on?
Oh,
Okay, Kim, I can't see Kim anymore.
They can't see.
I can hear you, but I can't see you. Did y'all come in on your song? DZ, I didn't see you come in on your song.
Man, I thought the song was gonna be so we can hear it.
No.
Oh, I needed my own song.
You were supposed to do your own song.
Okay.
Okay, let's mute ourselves again and let's do our jam for 1 second. 1 second, okay? Just mute yourself. Just mute yourself. No. Yeah, don't play it. Mute yourself. Okay, guys, we did it.
Okay.
We did it.
okay, Alexa, stop.
No music, no music, no music, no music. No music. Okay. We are on here.
Oh, I'm excited.
We are on here. Somebody got some music on or something.
Oh yeah, turn it off so you don't get shut down.
Yeah, I don't know who has it, but we had to turn it off.
Okay.
Okay, so the music was supposed to be silent, and we were supposed to be just coming in on our jam. We gonna work it out. We gonna work it out.
It's the wine. It's the wine.
Tell you, working with Black folks, they got the music on, they got the mics on, they got the camera off. I tell you, Lord have mercy. But guess what? We're here. We're here. Welcome to Bedroom Noise, a grown and sexy relationship chatter podcast with your very own JAMEKA Necole. Let's get undressed and let's chat about it. Undressed simply means choosing choosing to be emotional, vulnerable, completely exposed, dropping your guard, and stripping of our defenses. Every conversation is an opportunity to explore many ways we connect emotionally, sexually, physically, intellectually. We do this through active listening, emotional regulation, radical empathy, and curiosity over judgment. The mission of Bedroom Noise is to restore, rebuild, repair, and reconnect love and relationships. So I would like to welcome the ladies to this week's, I'd like to welcome the ladies and this week's co-host, Deezy. So welcome to Bedroom Noise.
What's happening? What's happening?
So I got a question, ladies. So welcome, Kim, to Bedroom Noise. I would like to know
Thank you.
You're welcome. What grown and sexy song was you jamming to? And what's your sign?
Oh, okay. I was actually jamming to Kalani's Folded,
Okay.
and my sign is Scorpio.
Oh, I should have known. Okay, Tangi, what song was you jamming to or wanted to be jamming to if you wasn't jamming to it? That gets you in. This is your grown and sexy song. What's your grown and sexy song?
Good evening. I am Tangi Marie, and I was jamming to Old School Mary just fine because I like happy. I'm fine.
Okay. What's your sign?
Well, I'm very analytical Capricorn, so let's do this.
Okay. Okay. And Miss Queen Jess, what song was you jamming to?
I was listening to Thick Fine Woman.
Okay. What you telling us? What you saying?
It just came on and I was like, actually, that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. And what's your sign?
Taurus.
You're a Taurus. Okay. Daisy, what was you jamming to, or what would you be jamming to if you was coming in sexy? You wanted to make it all sexy.
She Ain't Gotta by Deezy.
That part. So he just made it's a whole story. Okay. Download She Ain't Gotta by Deezy. Download that.
Okay.
And I was jamming to Love Hard by this guy named Mr. Smooth. This is a new song that I just heard not too long ago, and it just do it for me. It just do it. So,
you know, you ain't asked me my sign.
Oh, what's your sign?
Gemini.
Oh.
That's why I didn't ask you. That's exactly why I didn't ask him, okay?
Big Gemini.
Big Gemini. Gosh. Okay, well, I want to give a cheers to us. Deezy, I think I forgot to tell you this part.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready.
But you got your water. I know you got your water. We're doing a cheers to all of you for showing up tonight. I truly appreciate it. I know you could be doing something right now, and you chose to be here with us with some on Bedroom Noise podcast with your very own JAMEKA Nicole. So I just want to say thank you. Keep shining, ladies. Keep growing. Keep doing your thing, because these are some women. When I talk about women, these are the women I speak about is right up here. Let me not say it. You know that other name I'll be saying all the time. These are the women. And I also want to say thank you to Deezy for always stepping up and riding with this girl right here. So cheers to all of us. Cheers. Okay, now we got some.
Wait, what are you guys drinking? Can I know? What are they
Water.
drinking?
Deezy doesn't drink.
Tequila.
Okay. What you got, Jess?
Tequila.
Oh, Jess said that. What you drinking, Kim?
Merlot.
Okay. And I got some Chardonnay. But I'm gonna lay low because I'm a lightweight, so I'll be in here talking too much.
Y'all about to be turned.
This is cocktails and conversations tonight.
Well, that's the way we want it, right?
What kind?
Live, right?
We do. Yeah.
Okay.
But you got your water. I know. But he got his water.
Yeah, got that.
He got that. He crazy without it though, so trust and believe it's gonna be turned
Big
anyway.
facts.
He don't need nothing anyway.
Big
I'm telling
fan.
I'm telling your business. Sorry. But that's the facts. Okay, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it started. So I want to thank all of you, my friends, for joining Bedroom Noise. I'm truly, truly honored and blessed that you came tonight to hang out with us. Drop a pink bow in the chat if you're hanging with me. Let me know you here, And also I put in the chat. Hopefully you can see it. I put in the chat my YouTube page. So please go and subscribe over there. I'm trying to get my subscribers up over there. So go over there and do that for me, please. At the end of the night, the panelists will give you all their information and what they're into and anything that you want to know about them. They will provide that for you. I also want to say for the first time and moving forward, I have the link to this StreamYard for you to come on stage if you choose to do that. If you have a lot to say and you don't want to be in the chat just chatting, you can come up on stage tonight and I'm in the chat on. Okay, thank you. So you can come on and I can bring you up here, okay? And we can have you can be added to the group here. But you'll be in and out. We're gonna rotate that one spot that we have in and out. So you come up, say what you need to say, hang out with us, and then someone else can come on if you guys choose to. Can someone just verify that it's in the chat? Can someone just do that for me real fast? That the link is in the chat?
On social media?
On Facebook, yeah, I put it on in here in this chat, but I don't know if it's. Thank you, D Twins. Let me say hi to some people real fast while we do that. Fode, hello. Can I get the link? Fode, are you on? Are you in? I think you're in. William, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. D Twins. I'm so bad with names. Damaja. Thank you for being here. And everyone else that's not in the chat but showed up for me tonight, I do appreciate you. But yeah, put those pink emojis in there. So how this is going to work tonight, you guys, our topic is pet peeves and questions for the men. DZ's here. He's representing the men. He also is going to be here. He's going to represent for majority of the men. So we have those questions that we have for these men. We're going to get some things solved tonight. We're going to understand. We're going to be able to see why they move the way they move or why they do what they do, depending on your question. We're going to figure this out tonight because I just don't like to bring up topics. I actually want to resolve them and try to see how we can get better and, help each other out. So we want women. We don't want women on the couches crying no more, drinking a whole bottle of wine and stuff. We don't want that no more. We're trying to figure this out.
Girl.
We're still gonna do that anyway.
You sure you want me on this? You sure you want me on the panel? Sure.
I sure do. Absolutely. I want all of that. We ain't crying. I asked DZ if he's going to need some help up here. I asked him that earlier today when we talked. What you say, DZ?
Hey, listen, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this.
Okay. Okay. So you don't need no assistance?
I don't need no help with this. I can handle all four of y'all.
Ooh.
What?
Well, we don't need any handling.
Girl, where you get here from, girl?
Not handling. I got you.
Okay. Well, at least he's confident. He knows what
I love that.
I love that.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He ain't going to hold back. He don't know how to do that.
Facts.
So that's our topic today, pet peeves and questions for men. So what we want to do is ask the questions. The men in the chat, you can also answer the questions too, and I try to put your answers up here too. We want to learn. We want to grow. This is not about pointing fingers or saying, oh, no, I don't believe you. That's not true. We want to hear so tonight, the men, you're here to listen. Listen to the women and just take it in. I'm telling you, we're not lying. What we're saying, we're not lying about it. We are here telling the truth and we are not understanding and we want to have some understanding. So that's what we're here for. Next week, the men, we're going to have about 4 or 5 men up here and they're going to let us know what they don't like about us or what they, their pet peeves, and then also have questions for us. And then I need the ladies in the chat to come up and let us and answer these questions for the men. Like, why you like to wear eyelashes? Questions like that, they may want to know, or they may want to go deeper than that because it may be, I would actually prefer you to go deeper than just the surface level questions, but we're going to do what we're going to do. We can always have a part 2 and a part 3 because this can always continue. So let's get it started.
Okay.
Let's get started. So pet peeves, lady, let's just throw some out there and we just gonna have a discussion. That's how I do. We don't practice this. We just have conversations here. So somebody throw a pet peeve out there that you have.
I'll go first.
Okay.
One of my pet peeves is the lack of communication, poor communication. I think that's real key in a relationship, but when you don't get it from men or you don't get it from your partner, it can create a lot of chaos. And so I think communication is very imperative. So if I don't get it, it's just something that doesn't work with me. You know what I mean? So that's one of my pet peeves. And so I just want to know, what some of the things that as a woman can improve on, communicating with my partner or a person that I have interest of, like what things we need to know about men when it comes to communication. I guess that's what I like to ask.
Okay. All right. So first I want to say with that, right? Are you just concerned about the man communicating with you, or are you open to communicating? Because ladies expect the man to communicate more than them being open, and they want to be a little bit secretive about certain things, but expect the man to be more open.
I think for me, if I'm in a relationship, and we're together, I want him to be able to be comfortable and safe to talk to me and communicate with me, right? I'm not really so much concerned about anyone else, but more so the communication between us is imperative. We have to get that down first. You know what I mean? So I think it's more towards me intimately, the man communicating with me.
But don't you feel that you have to communicate as well?
Well, I'm a great communicator. I mean, personally, I'm a great communicator. I'm sure there's women out there that don't like to, communicate as much. Maybe they like to keep things to themselves. And sometimes people who communicate too much may cause a problem too. So I think it has to be a balance. So I think women naturally, and I'm just saying this, women naturally communicate. They like to make sure you understand them. They love to talk. As we hear tonight, we're on this thing to talk about it. So I think women naturally don't have communication really issues. I think most of the time it's men.
I beg to differ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's fine.
I beg to differ because, women are very secretive. And I'm not going to say all women, but a lot of women are very secretive. They don't want to always expose certain things about themselves because they're going to feel like a man is going to judge them. So they don't want to be open, but they expect the man to be open. This might be some things that a woman has done, and a man might not have said some things he's done, but when she finds out some things about him, she's more upset that he didn't reveal it, but she didn't reveal the things that she's done.
Okay. I understand how you what you're saying. I think women can be secretive, but I think when it comes to your intimate person that you're involved in, I think the last thing you want is poor communication. And I think it has to be a mutual situation, right? I agree with you. You just can't be all on one person. But if you ask me what my pet peeves was, I've had a history of men shutting down. Like you said, maybe the fear of judgment is one. And so that's good to know. So how do if I was in that position and I needed to talk to my man, and I know that he's fearing this judgment situation from me, what way can I help him to be comfortable to speak to me about it?
First, I feel like you should make sure that if you have to communicate with him about something, that you don't try to go at him about it. If you're feeling some type of way about something that he's doing or something, don't try to attack him. Try to have a conversation with him without, you being upset, because sometimes people only want to address the situation when they're mad. So their delivery their delivery is off. And when the delivery is off, the communication is never going to balance out.
Would you agree that curiosity over judgment? So instead of you point the finger, why, you ask the questions, can you tell me this? Can you explain this? And I know that's just kind of corny sometimes probably to say, but it really does work, you know? I think sometime in the midst of the argument, you may not want to go there, but I said before, are you really trying to hurt my heart? And it kind of breaks that whole like argument or whatever is going on in there. It breaks it because it's kind of silly. Like what? No, I'm not trying to break your heart. I'm not trying to hurt your heart. Because people, most of the time in a relationship, people are not trying to hurt each other, really. They're hurt, but they're not really trying to hurt each other purposely. There are some men or some people that are trying to purposely hurt, but not all the time.
I don't think a man is going to admit that he's trying to hurt your heart unless he's upset. You know, I don't think, you know, a man is just going to come out and say, yeah, I'm trying to hurt your heart, unless it's that moment where, you know, it's friction, y'all been arguing, and he's just going to come out and say something. You know, if you ask a man, is he trying to hurt your heart? He's not going to tell you.
Okay. All right. Sure. Well, is there any other pet peeves? Because I know this, to be honest, this communication, I can have a whole podcast. Go, Tangi.
Let me just jump in real quick. And ladies, I am good for devil's advocate because it has to be even. And so let me just say this. What I've learned is that the truth is that we say we create a soft, safe space for a man. I have 9 sisters, okay? 9 blood sisters. Do we really create a soft, safe space? Because when he tells us stuff, he does not want our sister, our mom, and our bestie to know his business. Men are already so guarded that if they confide in us and it's something super deep, do you honestly keep that secret? You know what I mean? Do we really respect his vulnerability, or do we say, you know, this is what Tone told me, you know, and it's just going with your best friend. So it's not going too far, but it doesn't matter. That's not a safe space. So I think sometimes as women, we have to check ourselves to be honest. Like, do I really create a safe space? Do I really, you know, throw it back if he even shares like childhood abuse? Like, do I really, you know, throw it back?
Yep.
Of course.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And that's why men don't. Or the fact that when we talk and they tell us how they feel, that's why I'm saying tonight is not for the men to say, no, I don't believe you. No, that's not true. It's just to listen, because men, I talk to men and they tell me that as soon as they say something, we say, no, that's not right. No, that's not true. No, they're telling the truth about how they're feeling about some stuff. We're sitting up there trying to tell them what they're not saying. So, Jessica?
I do agree that, like, I feel like there's going to be instances where women might, I don't know, throw it back in their face or tell their secrets or whatever. But I think that's a risk that we all take in any relationship. So when I trust you with my body, I don't think that every man is not going to go and tell his friends or tell this person, whatever. It's just a risk that we all take. So that doesn't mean that you shut your communication off because you're worried about what might come out of it. It's just not fair.
The only time a man going to tell another man about your body is if he don't like you like that. He just having fun with you.
And that's just like a risk we all take, though. Like, I agree.
Yes.
I think that's true. And same thing, like me, you might tell me something and I'm like, I think he's kind of weird. So I'm going to tell my friends, like, whatever. It just is a risk. Like, I don't know. I think we all take that risk, but it's not fair to just cut your communication off with every woman because you're worried about what she might say to her sister or her mom. You know what I mean?
I feel like if a woman is the type of woman that is quick to say something about something, you really got to be mindful what you say to her. You know, it's some women that are not quick to run to somebody else. Oh, I got to tell this person this. That's some things that, you know, a man might catch once he gets to dealing with you and see that you quick to call somebody about something. Let me call my girl. If you that type of girl, you'll tell something that he says to you. So, and a man has to be mindful about being open with you if you're that type of person, because you'll feel like I can tell this one person because I communicate with this person like that. But if he gets into a discrepancy with you and she knows about it, she's going to speak about what you said.
Yeah. Photo
it
in the
goes
chat.
both ways, though.
Yep. But
understandable.
Yep. And they're gonna have their opportunity to. We just need to figure out what's going on with them. But yeah, yeah. Fode says women don't like to communicate when they get mad.
That's
Not
when I
at
communicate the best.
We don't need to communicate when we're mad because our tongue is such a weapon.
And it's all over my face.
Oh,
You know.
we cut so deep, and it's. I have 2 grown adult sons, and I've had to teach myself to be quiet because you will bruise. We bruise the hell out of these men because our mouths are good. Our mouths are tough. So we have to, I think sometimes we have to be quiet when we're angry, or like you said, that's the best time for you.
And actually, Photo, that'll be a good question for you to bring back next week for the men. If you have that, you want the women to answer why they close down when they get mad. But we kind of answered it now, but you can bring that back up again. And I for sure will go more into details on that one too. But we want to stick on these men because we got questions for these men. We trying to figure it out. We trying not to be crying on the couch with a bottle of wine. We trying to figure it out.
Let's
Who
go.
else has, huh?
Let's go.
Okay, who else has a pet peeve? Well, I'm gonna tell you mine real fast. Take me off the good morning text, please, and thank you.
Girl, good morning, Queen.
Okay.
Grand Rising Queen.
Look,
Grand
everybody
Rising
a queen. I'm gonna tell you, if you call me a queen and you don't know me, don't call me no queen. Because what if I'm not a queen? Don't do that.
But why are we texting all the time? That's the question I have, because I think it's I don't like that. To me, pick up the phone. Let me hear your voice. Let me hear your voice. You hear mine. People are into this texting, and I think texting is so confusing sometimes because it all depends on how people interpret it, what kind of mood they're in. It could be misconstrued. So I really don't like the texting. So why are we getting the good morning texts anyway?
These. Why are we getting a good morning text? We're not signing up for it. We don't want them. We don't want them.
All right. So I'm gonna answer this thing in 2 parts though, right? The good morning text is, when a guy is thinking that that's something that you want him to do. He wants to try to be generous. So, guys try to be generous and they like, okay, I'm gonna say good morning so I can let her know that I'm thinking about her. Right. Mm-hmm. But, and with the texting, right, I really feel like it's important to text. And I'm gonna tell you why. Now, it's good to communicate, but I feel like it's important to establish the beginning of the conversation with a text, because when you're in so much of communication on the phone and you want to talk, it causes friction. We all need time to ourselves. Whereas though when I text you, hey, how you doing? Okay, all right, you busy right now? All right, I'm gonna give you a call. Or you can say the same thing to me, hey, how you busy? To establish the phone call. Whereas though when it's, oh, what you doing? Where you been? How you doing? That causes the friction within, whereas though you need the text. I really feel like texting is very important to establish the start of the communication.
Yeah, I can hear the typing. I can hear somebody typing.
Sorry. I'm turning.
You have to type, just go on mute.
I got you. Go ahead.
Jess?
I like a good morning text, but I don't want to be like on a chain message, or if it's just a good morning text with no context, like, what are you texting me for exactly? Is it just to say good morning? Then eventually, of course, I'm going to get bored of that. But I don't mind a good morning text.
Let me break it down what I mean about the good morning text. A good morning text for somebody you kind of feeling, that kind of work. And so I don't know, because I'm talking about the good morning text I'm talking about the good morning text that comes all the time, but it's nothing else. So he ain't hollering at you no other time. It's just like he got a list, or you on a cut and paste kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because nothing else is communicated. Nothing else is just a good morning, good morning. I'm okay. It's okay to take me off. That's one less person that you have to do that for. Like, you know what I mean? I'm good with it because I don't need that good morning text. You know what I mean?
Almost so like kind of like keeping you on a backup list. Like, oh, I've been communicating with you every day, but it's
and that's not, to me, that's not communicating. That's not communicating. You just are putting me lumped in with the rest of 20 other women that you are saying good morning to, and I don't care to have it. I am not thankful for it. I don't care for it. And please stop. Thank you. Tonight.
You know what, JAMEKA? Honestly, Why do you assume it's 20 other women?
It could be 2 other ones. I don't care how many it is.
But what if it's just? But what if it's you though? What if it's just you?
I'll share why. Because if it was me, you wouldn't it wouldn't end with good morning. That's it.
Okay.
It's just I just get the good morning, and every so often these are for a few, then it would be, but every morning I'm getting a good morning text for about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people, and that's it. I'm telling you, I don't want to have to answer, and then I'm nice, so I'd be like, good morning, and I don't want to do that.
Well, did you ever communicate it to him?
No.
Why not?
This ain't about me.
Oh, I'm just trying to learn, because we said we want to have mutual.
No, I'm kidding. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. It's not like the biggest deal in the world, but I'm just telling you right now, I just want men. I wanted to find out why they do it. First of all, you know what I mean? Gotcha. And second of all, I'm telling you, it's okay. You don't have to do it to me. If you were texting me good morning and you followed up a couple of times a week with something else, or even maybe a good afternoon or a good morning or what you do or something like that, maybe, but just to have it in the morning, because I'm busy in the morning. I'm working out in the morning. I'm getting ready for work. And now I got to hit you back because I don't have to, but I feel obligated that I got to hit you back, and like, it's just another thing I have to do when it's not really genuine. Doesn't seem genuine to me. That's all I'm saying. If you want to,
I think if there's no context, you're not trying to link or hang out, or you actually care about my morning, just leave me off it. I do. Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Well, maybe the guy is trying to establish something between you. He might be intimidated, or he might not know how to talk to you. So it could be that the good morning could be to try to break through. Like, all right, let me say
5 grand risings in a morning is not the way to do it.
And also saying queen without knowing I'm really a queen or not, because that means to me you're saying queen to every woman and that's not cute either. That's another pet peeve in me. That's another pet peeve. Stop calling every woman a queen, and stop calling me a queen until you really know if that's what I am or not. I'm just telling the facts.
Okay,
queen. What if I'm not? You just calling everybody queen just because you think it's cute and nice. No,
that might be his lingo, though. That queen thing might be his lingo, and that's how he addresses the woman. And it could be, something that you don't like, but that might be his lingo, how he addresses women. And he feels like if I call them all queen, they're gonna be happy because of the way I address them.
I can get that, and so you're not standing out for sure. Everybody's queen. That's how he does everybody. Everybody's just
you
queen.
Might be queen. This might be home girl. This might be baby girl. The queen might be, what he really is attracted to you as. Like, this is a queen right here. So you got to give it a shot. Feel the person out. Figure out how he texts you besides that. Now, if he just say queen and don't say nothing else, then I don't know what's going on with him.
Okay, because I'm thinking, and this is great because we're learning here tonight. I'm thinking that's probably he calling everybody queen, but you're right. He could be calling me queen and somebody else
baby girl.
Yeah.
Shorty.
Okay.
Home girl.
Okay. Okay.
My little yay. It could be
little yay. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Man, if you want to stand out, text me a Cash App or something. I don't text me so I know it's real. So
right off the bat, huh, Ted?
I don't listen, Jamaica. No, so I know it's real.
See, now I'm gonna tell you about that. Now
I'm not changing the subject. No.
I gotta tell you about that. Now, if you want a man to Cash App you, right? You looking for a simp. If a man got to Cash App you to make you happy just to interact with you, you looking for a simp. And listen, you got to understand that's what you're going to get. So when you get that guy that's going to Cash App you and he want to just hump on you and then Cash App you, don't be upset because that's all he want to do. And the only time he hits you is to hump you and Cash App you. And if you see him hanging out at dinner with somebody, you see him taking somebody on a vacation, don't get upset because all you wanted was the Cash App.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, so you can't access the song, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I was being funny, but no.
Now you
it's just
serious.
Me. Nobody treats me like that. Y'all check my background. I get good treatment, but nice girls go on nice dates. Bitches go everywhere.
Yes, you
So go
do.
ahead.
I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. I shoot. I don't know how you do. I mean, I know how you do it.
You
You
know
know, and
how
I
I
know,
do.
but I'm just I can't do it. You
I
know, but
know.
I
She's so sweet. I used to be a lover girl. I'm retired, but y'all go ahead.
No,
okay.
continue to be a lover girl. Don't give up what you know are good at to try to fall in line with you think everybody else is doing. Because the Cash App, the women, the Cash App, you got some money for me. That is the era right now, and it's kind of like a turn off. Now listen, and I'm gonna be real. Men get in that mind frame. Well, I'm ready to play. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna Cash App you. I'm gonna do that. But when I Cash App you and I jump on you, and now I'm curving you, don't get mad at me because I made sure I Cash Apped you.
Yeah. I'm 48. I think this conversation might be for like the 19-year-olds.
No, it's still listen. No,
I'm hecka grown,
it's
and
still
I get
older
everything I
men.
want.
It's still older men that might be the men you picking, but it's still older men that are in position. Whereas though they got this girl, they got that girl, and they older, and I'm a Cash App her. I'm gonna jump on her. I'm a Cash App her. I'm gonna jump on her. And this one right here, I like spending time with.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, you know, okay, yeah,
Yep. Okay, I'm ready.
Jess, did you give a pet peeve?
No, I haven't yet.
Can you give us one, please, ma'am?
I'm gonna say introducing a vibe you can't maintain. So like being somebody in the beginning that you will not be in maybe 3 to 6 months.
Girl, speak on it. Speak on it.
Speak on
Speak on
that.
it.
Thank you, girl. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
DZ, we want to know. We trying to learn tonight. Why? What's going on?
See, you know, sometimes men are trying to sell themselves to get what they trying to get. So of course they'll go above and beyond. And when they get it, they change the direction. Now, if they like you, then of course they're gonna continue. You know, and it's some women that guys will do that, push and do all these different things, but then when they get with you, they really don't like your personality.
Yes.
They really don't like your sex. They really don't like what you have to offer. I was attracted to you physically. Yes, but I get what I don't like sitting around you. You always upset about something. You always arguing. You always got a problem. This hurt, that hurt. I'm like, hold up. Damn, I thought I was going to enjoy myself with you. I thought I was going to be able to talk to you for 2-3 hours, 4-5 hours, and it was going to be all right. I thought I was going to be able to sit on the phone with you for a half hour. We didn't say nothing, but we was able to sit there. You know what I'm saying? But no, with you, you ain't paying attention to me. You ain't. So hold up. I did all this shit from the beginning because I had intentions. And now it's some people that do all this to get what they get, and that's just their game. But it's some people, like I said, that might want more from you, but when they get to that point, damn, I didn't mean to sign up for this.
Then why would they still be around?
Because you got a coochie.
Period.
See the balloons falling out the ceiling? Yeah.
Period. That's
okay.
My father.
But so my question is, you said so they still got a coochie. So are you going to still just put up? So are you going to still just put up with that? Because you know what I mean? Because it sounds like that's irritating to you. She always talking. She always.
It's a bare minimum. Now it depends. It depends how his roster is. If he got a roster, you gonna be bare minimum. If he really don't got nothing and you the closest thing there, he gonna deal with it as much as he can to be able to enjoy the time he can with you and try to get there. But it depends the roster. You know, if he don't got no women, he's gonna deal with you. You know, if not, he's gonna move forward.
So are you saying that men, they're just keeping some women around for ladies? I want us to listen to all of this for real. So are you saying that men are just maybe communicating, keeping people around for just because they for company? They don't have anything else. Their roster is not its own low right now. So
that's a possibility. You know, a man can keep you around for different reasons. You know, you might be good conversation. You know, you might be somebody that, you know, he likes, but I really don't like how you act, your personality, but I like you, but I want it to be better. You know, I'm hoping that maybe she'll change and adapt and we'll be able to, but it just ain't going to work because some people they just themselves.
RM says entertainment purposes only.
Okay.
Wow. Kim, what you have to say?
It goes the same way.
That's what I was gonna go ahead, Tangie. Go ahead.
I didn't hear what you said, Kim.
Go ahead, Kim.
No, I didn't say anything. But that was Tangie talking. I believe she was saying it goes both ways. And I agree with her. And the thing is, what I want to add is, see, Jess said, why is it not consistent? You show up who you are, be who you are, be authentic, be genuine. That's what we look for. If you got a problem, or if I said something, then you can say, hey, babe, listen, you know, this ain't working. I'm feeling this tension, whatever. But to assume that she might know, to assume that she's that way and you not saying nothing about it, lets me know that your intentions are to just get the poo-tang or the pussy or whatever you want, and then you out, and then you wondering why I'm responding the way I'm responding, because your intentions didn't come in clearly about what your motives were when you was coming to talk to me, bringing your representative to the table. See, I'm the kind of person, I know those things. I'm a little bit older. I've done all that, but at the same time, I just feel like if the pussy is you want, then let's talk about this.
Say it straight out the gate. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't be playing games. Just
don't sell me. Don't sell me a house, a car, and a boat. I don't need none of that. Just tell me what you want, because there's always Shaquitas out there that don't care with what you want. You can you can't have the red ball, the green ball, and the yellow ball sometimes. Go on over there with the purple ball and keep it stand over there with the purple ball. Oh, go ahead, DJ. I'm sorry.
This is bedroom noise, and I rock with y'all. So I gotta keep it a buck. You have to understand this. Every guy that meets you want to hump you. That's
everyone.
Yes. Now you might get it. Now listen, you might get a nigga that his dick don't work. Now let's keep it a buck. His shit don't get hard.
We're gonna talk about that.
He's not gonna be able to perform. So of course he's gonna do some other shit. You know what I mean? But a nigga, if his shit stand up and it get hard, when he meets you, the thing on his mind is humping you. Now he could be a gentleman. He could court you. He could do things with you, treat you nice. But of course, he's thinking about humping on you. That's men. And any guy that say he lying. And I'm just not that type of guy. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Mm-hmm. So if he say hi to me and want my number, he wanna have sex with me.
Of course.
He don't want to get to know me and like.
Yes. And if you smile, he think he can hump you.
So don't smile.
And my father
no smiling, ladies.
My father taught us, which is why I have so much insight, is that as long as a man thinks, as long as he thinks there's an opportunity, you can get anything you want. It's when he knows for a fact that it's not going to happen, that's when you'll see men kind of drop off and change. But as long as he thinks there's an opportunity, yeah. And so you need to define your terms and conditions.
You do, yeah.
It's a game.
And also make the necessary adjustments when you see what you see. Make the necessary adjustments. It's okay to pivot. It's okay to go, get it. When it don't match up, you need to make the necessary adjustments. I ain't lying about that. Yes. Jess, what you talking about, Jess?
I was just going to say, like, do we think that is like nature when you say that, DZ, where it's like, oh, if a man sees you and he talks to you, he wants to fuck you. Like, that's just nature. Is that like a flaw with some men?
That's a human nature, baby. We all mammals. We all create. Listen, you know, some people, and I'm gonna say it like this: some people start humping early in life, right? So when they get older, it's not as exciting to them no more. Yeah. So now it's like they want, you know, a different type of approach. But in reality, men, we horny, right? We want to hump. You know what I'm saying? You know, we be chilling and we get the looking and you beautiful. You know, we want to hump now. We can be gentlemen and treat you nice and hang out with you, but we want to hump. And that's just the human nature. And you got to expect that from every guy. And if the guy is taking his time and he's not trying to approach you on that time, don't get in your mind and think, oh, he hasn't said this and he don't know. He's thinking, but he's playing the game right. And as you get older, then play the game different. Because I know in my younger days how I would rush, and how in my older days I'm taking my time. I'll wait. I don't have no problem waiting a while and just communicating with you. You know, and when it happened, it happened. But when I was younger, I'm ready to go. As soon as I meet you next week, oh man, it's been a week. What we waiting on? Like, hold up. Now I can wait a couple months and just talk to you. And when
now you can wait a month.
Right.
Okay, that's good, ladies. So what we learned so far is, and I think RM said it, and this is good. I think this is great what you said, RM. I think women, we are taught to just be nice. We are taught to smile, be nice, fold our hands, fold our lips. We're taught that, right? And so I may not even be attracted to someone, but I'm okay to smile at them or whatever. But that me smiling is what RM is saying, is me smiling. That's inviting him to be like, hey, I may got a chance, and you don't. But I'm being just what I'm brought up to be as a woman, just to be kind of like, you know. But I'm hearing that's not okay to do. So we got to be mugging fools around here.
I want to say something real quick, because I see somebody in the chat say not all guys, you know, want to hump and they lifestyle. I'm gonna say it like this: if you exercise and you work out, you eat fruit, your body automatically, you wake up in the morning, your shit's hard. So you want to, you know, indulge, you want to jerk off, you want to do certain things. Now, if you don't got the energy, you might be out of shape and you not exercising, no, you're not going to want to do it, because your body, your hormones is not going to bounce in that moment. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to wake up feeling like that. I'm like, I wake up every morning and I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So regardless about if I get in touch with myself or not, I still feel like that when I wake up, because I be working out, I'm eating fruit. You know what I'm saying? I got the things that's making my body circulate. And some people's bodies don't circulate the same, so their mind be somewhere else. You know what I mean? And I'm still chasing money. I still want to live and provide, but I still get the urge.
Oh, Jesus.
Well,
is crazy.
You're being real honest. I mean, in the chat, somebody said, not all men want to do all that, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not their lifestyle. So I think one part he said, it says, I think it has to do with a man's lifestyle. All guys want to smash on the top.
I agree. I think some men are over sexualized, and it starts at a young age and it continues with them. So they think it's just natural, but I don't think that's every man. I'm listening to you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here to tell you you're wrong, because you are a man, but like, I don't, not every man I meet is just over like hyperly sexual. That's
okay, so I want to say this. We're here to learn.
That's anecdotal, so I know that. I'm sorry.
DZ, we want to learn, because this is what I don't want us women to start doing, is when the man is telling us, then we're saying no. So not that he's speaking for every single man, but we want to talk about the majority for sure, right? And I want us women to learn. I do think what you're saying, Jess, a handful. There's a handful, probably not like that, but we don't always run up. Those don't always approach us. So I want us to make sure that we know. So as women, we're not sitting on a couch with a bottle of wine. That's all I want in life, as far as not to be on a couch with a bottle of wine.
You know, JAMEKA, I think it comes down to having some standards. I mean, because, you know, back when we were young, we were still naive. We didn't know better. You know what I'm saying? All we was doing initially was trying to just be nice and have a man and have a good time. And these men, most of these young men was running game, for a lot of women that was naive. And it's good that DZ is saying exactly what it is, because you get to learn the mentality. Now, a man right now can't do that to me at this stage, really. He can try, because I might run game on him too. Okay, because I didn't learn a few tricks down the line. But again, it's an honest conversation. I think what he's saying is really important. And I think any young woman on here, or any women that are not clearly sure about who they are and don't have the standards, I think it's very imperative that they listen to these men that are saying these things, because you can save yourself some heartbreak. Trust me.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. I don't think, but I do think what he's speaking, and he's here to represent majority of the men, and that's what I want us to get. I think that's absolutely true. There is a handful that, you know, and for whatever reason, if their thing don't work, or they just brought up a certain way in life, and that's not the biggest thing for whatever reason.
Work.
But I think majority, I think majority of what he's saying is that's what he's speaking for, is the men. And I think we need to learn. I want us to listen, because I want us to get this right. You know, Jess, go ahead. I want you to finish, Jess.
I will say, like, what I'm saying is anecdotal. Like, it's you know, it's just the handful of people that I've run across who are not that way. So I get it. I'm not saying that he's wrong. I'm just saying, could it possibly be like that some men are just hypersexual? And we found it, we've normalized it. That's just all I'm asking.
Man, this thing don't work, Jess. It don't work like that. He got to get his mind there. You know, some people could just instantly, you know, I get to hugging you, I kiss on you, and I'm ready. Then there's some people, they got to go around the bush to get that joint right. So of course they not gonna have that energy. But if somebody can hug you and get next to you, and you know they get aroused by loving on you, some people just can love on you and they don't get aroused. They can just hug you and kiss on you, and the shit don't move. The meter don't move. You know what I'm saying? But if a guy his meter's moving, that's
crazy.
He's winning, DZ. If it's me, he's winning.
You hear me? Come on. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
I'm gonna keep it a buck too, because go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And it depends. I'm telling you what people eat. People be eating bad. So of course your body is not gonna crave sex. When you eat better, your body craves different things. When you just eat all kinds of people eating all kind of burgers all the time, they stomach out here. Of course, the body ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You not, of course, they not gonna crave nothing. People got ED, they taking medicine. It's like, of course, you want to. They not gonna tell you they popping this or doing that. Of course, this shit ain't functioning. They can sit around you, but the average guy, that I don't care how old he get, if he's taking care of himself, you're gonna get aroused.
Okay, well, yeah. So since you know that, you shouldn't be letting anybody charge on your visa without looking payment.
Look at you.
I mean, it's just like, it's the older women that have the problem. These babies, they got it. They are not playing games with these men. These young girls, you look at them, yeah, they look tired, but they are not playing with these men. So why
they running into certain guys? There's certain guys they can run in. It's certain guys they can run in. Listen, you know, it's some people like that are professionals. You know, I'm a seasoned vet, so you know I'm very respectable. You know, and I
can't
understand.
Hear you. Do you see how your sound went out?
My sound didn't go out.
Your sound went out.
Not mine. That's something for JAMEKA.
Can anyone else hear him?
I can hear him. I can hear him. I can hear him.
Yeah.
That's crazy. JAMEKA went out and I can't hear him.
Oh.
Yeah. Can anyone else hear him now?
Are you on Facebook or are you through the stream?
I'm on the stream. Computer.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. Okay.
I can hear him.
Okay.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
JAMEKA, what's her name at the bottom that I just was speaking to?
Tangi?
Yeah.
Tangi?
I don't hear him at all.
You can't?
I think I'm gonna log out and come through the through
I was about to say, I can hear you, I can hear him.
We can hear you. Each other. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to disrupt him. JAMEKA, do you think I can just come through the Facebook? Is that better? I'm sorry, DZ.
No, it's
JAMEKA
okay.
just went out again too.
Yeah, JAMEKA and I are both going in and out. Sorry, please forgive me. I mean no disrespect.
Don't worry about it. I'm able to jump back in and jump out. I'm a vet. I got it. Trust me.
You too funny.
JAMEKA.
I'm having difficulties
Oh, somebody. Is that you, Jamaica?
All right, go ahead, get it together. Take your time. Pull it back out. Take your time. All right, so can you hear me now? She can't hear me still?
I can hear you.
I think she's frozen.
Yeah, she is frozen. She got a smile on. That thing is stuck. It's stuck.
But it's good that you said that because I think we can keep going a little bit on this. I was just thinking how what was the driver for me back when I was younger, right? Because I don't have a problem with saying my age. I'm 50. I am 58 years old.
Okay, and you look good for 58, baby.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Very good.
I thought she was about 39.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people think. But I keep myself up. I work out, and I think a lot of it has to contribute to my spiritual connection and making that my focal point. You know. Oh, there goes Tangi again. I think they're back on again.
Can you hear us, Tangi?
Yes, sir. Thank you. I just logged out and came back again.
Okay.
Tangi, I was just telling him that I remember back when I was younger, because I told him my age. I'm 58 years old. Okay.
Girl.
I don't have a problem. Well, you know, the secret is I keep telling people, you know, in Ethiopia, it's 8 years behind us. I think because we're on a Gregorian calendar, people don't realize that. So it's right now 2000 and I believe 18 in Ethiopia right now, where we at 21. So that goes to tell you that you take 8 years off your life and then go back there. I stay on that calendar. I don't get on the Gregorian calendar, but but the contribution is a lot. Like he said, working out, eating right, moving, and making sure that you got your spirit right. You know what I'm saying? If I knew what I knew now, I'll be like triple threat back then. But I'd like to say is that when you're right, when men, my driver was sex, right? So for me, if you couldn't put it down, we didn't have to be friends. We ain't even got to talk. That's how I was with it. And I would drop a man that quick because of that. Right. And I'm going to be honest with you, because I think when you're young, you do have a lot of energy. You get busy back in the day. And I still do my thing, but I don't do it as much as I used to as much. But what I'm saying is I used to see how shallow I was thinking back in the day. Like, why was that such a focus? Right. When it could have been something that I know now. So I think oftentimes, I think men have a problem with accepting that they're not producing, you know what I'm saying, in many areas. And one of those areas is sex. And I think sometimes it can be very intimidated when you come across somebody like me, right? So I do agree what he said in that regards. And I think, yeah, you're right, Tangi. There's a lot of women, young women, understanding that maybe because they listen to a lot of this music that's out here. And some of these women that are out here putting this music, this message out here, they're putting it out here to let you know what time it is. So a lot of our kids are very, young women are very influenced by the music. You know what I mean? So they know right now how to play the game better than when I came up. And I agree with that. But I also too have heard even younger men who have approached me, okay, wanting to get with me, and they basically like older women because they feel like an older woman knows how to sort of kind of put it all down, come with a whole package. And I get that a lot. I pull 37-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's just a matter of a person's standards, what they want. And I think that determines how they're going to engage with you. So that's my piece on it,
Okay. Yeah, that was real though. And you definitely look good for your age, I got to get that to you.
You
Okay,
do.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
got to get that to you.
I
58.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. Because at first I was, a lot of older women get intimidated. You'll see a lot of, not even just older women, most women were like, why you asking me my age? Why you want to know my age? And I used to sort of keep that a secret too, because you get judged for your age. You don't get judged by who you are. You get judged basically on your age, because people put you in a category and think, oh, this is what it is. Right? So when I was in the music and I was, working in the music game, I had to keep that a secret, because that would be the first discriminatory thing that they would do in terms of promoting me, in terms of trusting me with their business or whatever. So I would just not tell them. But now I don't care. I'm going to do me. So thank you. I appreciate that compliment.
Okay. Yeah. So is it anything else? Jess,
I have a list. Hold on.
let's get it.
Men being worried about body counts when their body count is skyrocketed.
Now listen, any guy that's worried about your body count, that nigga weird. Straight up. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not asking no woman her body count and how many guys. Do I want to know this? So now say she tell me she been with 50 guys. I don't want to know this, and then I know if she tell me 50, it's 100. So it's like,
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I know I went a little deep with it, but I'm just saying, I don't want to know your body count. I want to know how you treat me. I want to know how you make me feel. I don't want to know the past of the guys that type of conversation. I don't like those type of conversations, even on both ends. And I don't want a woman to ask me my body count. I don't want to ask a woman her body count, because I understand we are human. We're going to meet people throughout life. And what do I want to keep track? Oh, I've been with 7 people. Like, I don't care. If any woman that tells me, because I done met plenty of women that say I can count them on my hand, I'm funny. When you tell me that, don't even tell me, even if it's the truth. Don't tell me you can count all your partners on one hand. Why? That just feels like,
doesn't matter what I do.
you know what I'm saying? So
crazy.
I do. Yeah. I think it's unnecessary also, but I think we've made it so normal to like ask each other body counts, and when we don't know, then it feels like we're missing a piece of information or something. But yeah,
I just feel like that's weird. I'm not asking a woman her body count. I'm gonna be able to know if she's seasoned by the way that she carries herself. So if she carries herself like somebody that has had experience, I'm gonna understand that. If she carries herself like somebody that doesn't have experience, I'm gonna understand it. I'm gonna be able to go off of observation. And I feel like me just going off observation is better. Let me speculate that. That shouldn't be the conversation. Some things I feel like when you meet people don't need to be said. It's like when you meet somebody, sometimes they want to know everything, at once. Let me come out and tell you, I dealt with this person. If I want to tell you, you might like, I don't even want to hear it. All right, cool. But certain conversations don't need to be had. And I feel like some people talk about things that we shouldn't speak about.
Yeah, or they fixate on it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, next.
Okay, you guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, are you okay?
I can hear you. I can't hear anyone else.
Oh no.
We
can hear you.
Holding it down, Jamie.
I think you and I just keep going out.
Let's
I hate
see.
that it's happening, but I'm holding it down.
If I had the I would try it on my laptop if I had the link.
So what you can do, right? Can you hear me? I don't know if one of y'all might could tell her if she can hear one of y'all, but if she takes that link and send it to her email, she can go on the computer and click the link and be on the computer.
Tangi, can you hear me? She can't hear me either.
It went all the way out.
Tangi, can you hear us at all? Oh, no.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
God.
Jamaica.
I can hear you.
Jamaica, tell Tangi to copy and paste that, because when you texted my email, it wouldn't work, but I had to copy and paste the link, go to my email and email myself to get the link.
Wait, is she off?
She's there, but she can't hear nobody.
Okay, no, she just needs to go back out and come back in.
She's done that several times.
Several.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, give me a second. Okay. Give me a second. And are we on pet peeves still? What are we on? I don't even know. How about y'all just take over bedroom? I'm in the bedroom right now. I'm literally in the bedroom right now because downstairs want to not be great right now. So
We
are we
can
still
hear
on
you
pet
clear.
peeves? Okay, this is great. Let me get I'm going to get Tangi back up here. Let me go downstairs for a minute. So go ahead, DZ. Carry on, ladies. And go on. Y'all know how to do it. I'm going to get her back on because we can't leave nobody behind. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, chat, for staying with us and dealing with this. You guys know every week I'm going to have an issue. So just go on with it. So let me get Tangi back up. Let me get Tangi back up. Give me a second. Let me go downstairs real fast. And then DZ, keep going. Put another pet peeve in there.
I know one.
We working on it.
I got one, DZ.
I
want to know what is the problem with men who actions do not, like they say something but they don't back it up with action. That's another one for me. Like, like follow through. Say what you mean what you say. You know what I'm saying?
They liars. They're trying to sell you a dream. It's plenty of guys like that. I know men like that. That's their game. They want to sell it to you. And if they can sell it to you, they can undress you by selling you this dream, but it's really not them, But if they was to put their, business in front of them, then they would be able to do certain things. But some people don't put their business in front of them. So they got to sell you the dream. And there's a lot of women that fall for the dream. They could tell you anything. And, so they find certain women that go for it. So that's their game. When they meet other women that might not go for it, that's the same thing they do.
Tangi, if you can hear us, go back in and come back out.
I just texted her. Hopefully she can get it. But she needs to copy and paste the link into an email from her email.
Okay. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate you.
So selling the dream is their main goal. And that's because they're trying to create a roster?
I mean, maybe not. They could be trying to create a roster, but they're trying to get you. So that's the main thing. They want to get you. So of course they're gonna run their game, and some people, that's all they have is game. They don't have a hustle. They don't have nothing going on. They don't have their own crib. They don't own nothing. They might live with their aunt, grandma, mom, and that's all they can do is sell you the dream. It's some people that go out and get it and provide for themselves and their own things. And they might spit game, but they're able to back up the game. Just some people can't. You gotta choose wisely. If somebody shows you who they are,
believe them.
Believe them.
Believe them. We say that all the time. Believe they mother freaking butt.
Yeah.
But I think that comes to one of my other ones. One of the guys I chat with, he says, you got to learn to pick them better. But it's like, how do you pick them better when they're lying about who they are from the jump?
DZ, that's a question. We need that answer today, right now.
All right. Listen, I'm going to tell you how you pick them better. You got to pick a guy that's into his business. You got to pick a guy that's about his business. He has to be established with his business to be important. If the guy is putting you before his business, it's the wrong guy. But women want the guy that's going to put them first. The business need to be first. You need to be able to have a guy that's able to take care of you and a guy that's able to be responsible. But some women want a guy to put all that to the side and show them all the attention, but then get mad at him because the business ain't right. So if he's showing you that the business is right, but at the same time, he's treating you like a woman's supposed to be treated, he's respecting you, he's doing things with you, he's able to communicate with you, then you got to understand that's the guy. But some women, they don't like them type of guys. They want the guy that's going to be up their ass but don't really got nothing going on. And we just sitting here and you calling this nigga a brokey because he can't do nothing. He's here with you, but he can get in your face all damn day.
Let me tell you guys this.
Let
me tell you guys this story. So in high school, when I was messing with that older man, abusive baby daddy of mine. Now we good now though, so I'm just saying that to be silly, but that's what reality really was. It was this guy. I'm not gonna say his name. Let me let her back up. I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm gonna tell you. I would tell him call me back at 4:55. Right? That guy will call me at 4:40. Like when I say 4:55, he will call me at 4:53. I'll be like, God, why he calling me? And this other one that I'm trying to mess with, he ain't never calling me, right? The baby daddy, he ain't never calling me to 2 hours later or whatever, right? And so I would say, we have to stop doing that. Don't do that. The guy that's really, we want that bad boy all the dang time. We don't need that bad boy. The one that's persistent, calling before time, that's what we need to be dealing with.
You can only be attracted to who you're attracted to.
I know.
So.
That's facts too.
That might not be the one that's good for you though. You
got to change it up though.
The physical attraction might not be, what's for you. But if you're going to go for the physical attraction, you might just got to play with the physical attraction. You might not try to take the physical attraction so serious because you're trying to take it serious and you're expecting because you're physically attracted to this guy that is going to be everything you dreamed of, but they're just a physical attraction there.
Yeah.
So you have fun with that situation, and maybe that's not the one for you and you'll see in due time. But if you think you're going to jump into this and we're going to be in love and we're going to get married and, things might not go the way you expect them to go.
I agree with you on that. I think women have to understand to start thinking like a man. It's almost like what we saw in the movies, and have your own roster. Scrutinize the men. You know what I'm saying? Scrutinize who you're dating. That goes for both sides because, quite honestly, we are emotional creatures. We're nurturers, and we want to be taken care of, and we want to take care of men too, right? But it's a challenge at times because everybody is got their own mission or objective, and like I said, you have to be able to have your standards. You got to know what that is, and you got to know yourself, and you got to know what you're willing to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll prevent a lot of craziness. I found myself being guilty of that, and I'm gonna be honest with it. I was, trying to be the nurturer, trying to, save the man and all that crap. You know what I'm saying? He laughing,
but I'm gonna tell you, Tangi hit on it. Tangi hit on it, and I've said this a few times on my podcast, and I've said it just in us talking. That the younger women are winning. We used to have sexual intercourse. I'm gonna say it. Just say it. I ain't gonna be, I'm gonna go ahead. We used to have, and because we loved you, we wanted to build something with you. We wanted something from you. We just did it. These girls, if you can't even say hi to them without getting a bag, you can't get their telephone number unless you take them to a steakhouse or whatever, right? We sitting up there. I feel like we done did it wrong. All these years, we've been trying to be like, I'm gonna try to hold myself right and do what's right and do. These women, they get in the bags, they get in the condo. My ex-husband, he can keep me in. Establish a house for me. Jump balls get a condo.
But I don't think that's everybody because I can tell you straight up, I got a bag. I did. But at the same time, I got what I want. I was married for 17 years. I live in my own house. Me and my ex-husband are great friends today. Great friends back then, great friends then. I got jewelry. I got taken care of. I got a lot of stuff. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I didn't, but I also had to feel something for that man too, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? I had to feel some connection with him. It wasn't about the bag. I don't want to be with nobody who I can't connect with. I don't care what bag you got. I can get the bag if I need to get the bag.
What I'm saying, Kim, they're skipping the heartache and the pain that a lot of the women of our kind of my age group for sure have went through. I'm not saying, trust and believe when I say this, I'm not saying that long term they're winning. I'm not saying that. I don't think they're winning long term, not at all. But short term, they are winning, and they're not getting their heart and broke like we have sat in on the couch with a bottle of wine. I should say that, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. They're acting like dudes. These women out here, they're acting like dudes. And the guys, these women that I have on this panel, we don't know we don't know how to do that. We know how to we know how to
no, speak for you. Speak for you. Speak for you.
Look at her.
Me.
Look
I'm
at
not
her.
having it.
Look at
Go
her.
ahead.
Look at her.
Well, I know how to build. I know how to grow. I know how to share. I know how to. That's what I. But Tangie, what I'm saying is, I'm thinking I'm doing it wrong. I think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this.
Can I just
Jess had her hand up back there. You're not
okay. Just go.
Well, what I was just gonna say is DZ kind of hit the nail on the head earlier when he said, like, when men see you, they know what they want sex. And I think that's what a lot of us have realized now. So we've taken back like the emotions out of it. At least I'm speaking for myself. And what I tell women around me, take your emotions back. Don't put so much in. He wants sex from you. You get what you want from him first. Because we know off the bat, sadly, we do know that. I was hoping your answer would be different earlier, like, you know, like that it would be that there are some men who actually care about getting to know a woman and being around a woman because they like womanly energy, but some men don't. They just want the coochie, like you said. And so now I know you only want the coochie, so now I want this from you first.
And I think that's how the younger ones are thinking. And I think that's why I say I feel like they're winning. They're not just giving up their body and not getting anything in return on a hope that they're going to get a house and a car and a picket fence and a doggy. You know what I mean?
But listen though, after the man, you know, that wants sex, gets sex, this is when he starts to love you. This is when he starts to care about you. Hey, listen, I'm being real.
Okay, sorry, I shouldn't have said that because I'm learning.
This is when he starts to love you and starts to care about you. After he has sex with
I've heard that before.
Wait, DZ, you're not playing with us. You're not playing with us because we're not here to play jokes.
Emotions don't come into play by the man just looking and sitting around courting you. The emotions come into play for the man when he's sexually, you know, into you. Now I start, you know, feeling like it's kind of my territory and, you know, I want to be around you. You know, it's the sex is what starts it for the man, you know, but some guys, you know, they might not look at it that way because they're not that type of person. But, you know, it's some weird dudes out here too. You know, women be meeting some weird dudes.
Yeah, they are some weird ones.
And, you know, the guy might be able to talk to you a little bit, but then you get around, you're like, damn, you know, this dude is weird. So, you know, they might not think they weird, but the dudes, there's some weird dudes out there. So.
Yes,
that's true. Because I got a lot of people who are like, why are you dating that square? I get that. Like, why are you dating that square person? You know what I'm saying?
I think the square is where it's at. I ain't lying.
The squares ain't where it's at like that. You know, I think guys that have some type of past, whereas though they have experience in certain things in life all around, that brings them to be seasoned to be able to deal with a lot of different women so they can able to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if you got a guy that, you know, is a stuck up, straight up dude that you saying like just straight square, he doesn't know how to deal with certain situations that a woman is going through or be able to deal with her because he hasn't experienced certain things outside. So it's that straight up and, you know, that straight guy. Nah, you want a guy that's been through some things and experienced some things, maybe in the street and, you know, working and, you know, left some things alone in their life because it gives them to be, you know, the ability to be all around the board and not just, oh yeah, straight up. And you're like, man, this guy is like a weirdo. Yeah, there you go.
I'm nerdy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And women want a little spice too. You know, women want a little spice. They want a little.
But I think we're tired of a little spice though, because with spice come with a lot more than just spice.
No,
it come with pepper. It come with
Jamaica, unless you genuinely like a nerdy man, you are not going to be happy with a nerdy man.
No, you want a little spice.
I mean, I like a man who can think. You know what I'm saying? That excites me. I don't like dummies. I really don't.
And you want to be secure when you go outside with this guy.
Right.
You want to feel like you safe. If you going out one of them dudes that like just straight up square, they ready to run before you run. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna want that guy. You want a guy that's gonna make you feel secure, like baby, I got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got this.
Right. I want a protector. I want somebody who's smart. I want somebody who's God-fearing. I know what I like. And I just feel like, you have a long list of qualities that you're looking in for a person. You're not gonna get all of them. But you got to pick which ones that's important to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it goes back to what I was saying before, that you really need to know yourself. You need to know you. And that goes both ways. A man and a woman needs to know each other.
That's a fact.
You need to know what,
I've always said on this podcast, you must know and love yourself. There's so many people walking around this earth does not know who they are. They don't know if they want coochie. They don't know if they want D. They don't know. You know what I mean? They don't know. And they're not being honest with themselves. I always tell people to say this, forget being honest with me. Don't worry about me. How about you be honest with yourself? If you can be honest with yourself, then you are, then I'm going to benefit in that. But if you can't even be honest with yourself, it's all bad. It's all bad.
It's all bad. I had this guy. Let me tell you guys something real quick. This guy I met in college, right? And these two women was out there fighting over him. And I couldn't understand why they would be fighting over this man. And I remember I was a freshman. I went up to a straight junior and asked him, why these women out here fighting again, fighting over you? He said, listen, when I talk to these girls, I tell them exactly what it is. I don't lie to them. I tell them that I like women. I got more than one. And they're going to get out here and fight and act stupid. Let them go on out there and be stupid. I couldn't do nothing but respect that. Because at the end of the day, and to this day, he's been that way. And I mean, he got a list of women who loves him, okay? And he does what he wants to do, but he's very honest with himself because he knows himself. And so I respect men who are very transparent.
And the thing about that, I will say this. If all men were like that, that would be wonderful and lovely, because there is always a Shaquita that's down with whatever. Leave the JAMEKA Necoles, the Tangis, the Kims, the Queen Jess. Leave us out of it. We're good, because Shaquita, she cool with you to have 23 other women. She good with it, no problem. But the men always want the other one that don't want to be. Leave us alone. Go mess with the ones that's okay that you got a wife and a girlfriend and a boyfriend. She don't care.
Hold up. If the guy got the girls fighting each other, he's very, very sloppy. Now I'm gonna say that, right?
Why would you say that?
Because there's no way that you should have that friction. If you got that friction, somebody got to get cut off. If the girl that's starting the friction, you have no rap for her. We don't get down no longer.
Well, see, that's the point. He did okay. So what I'm saying is, what he was trying to explain is like, look, I don't go in with these lies. I tell them what time it is with me. If you want to mess with me, if you want to be with me, that's your choice. That's a choice you need to make. But I'm not going to sit up here and play a game and bring a fake representative to the table and say it this when it really ain't that. Okay. So and to me, I can function behind that, because that gives me a choice. Do I really want to mess with this man, or do I really want to not mess with this man? Because he's already telling me straight up that he gonna cheat. He gonna be out here having a good old time. But to him, he don't think it's cheating, because he's giving you the truth of the matter. Is what we want to hear it or not?
The truth is that men don't have to lie to us. If we like them enough, we'll lie to ourselves.
Exactly.
So. And that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what we need to stop it. And I've always said, that's facts. I always,
It is.
And that's what I want us to do is stop lying to ourselves. When we see a guy moving the way he moves and the way he's talking, we need to pivot. We need to make the necessary adjustments when we see this. We sit up there and try to justify it and excuse it and oh maybe da. No, cut that stop. It's look, he treating you like XYZ. I'm gonna tell you, if a dude want to talk to you, he gonna talk to you every day. He ain't gonna go 24 hours without not talking to you. When a Negro go 24 hours without talking to you or texting you or nothing like that, that's when you need to cut. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Nah.
And the thing about it is you don't even have to cut. The thing about it is you don't even have to cut that dude all the way off. All you have to do is make the necessary adjustment, meaning change your mental. If you was liking him hella hard, don't like him no more hella hard. Just like him,
24
not hella
hours
hard.
ain't bad though. 24 hours ain't bad. That ain't bad. Now I'm saying a week is different.
I was gonna say the advice I was given when I asked about like how do you pick better? My friend said, he's a guy, he says, well, men are showing you their red flags, we're just ignoring them. And I was like, yeah,
we'll turn them green if we like them.
Yeah, I
sure
give a
will.
lot of excuses and a lot of grace, but I think women are graceful and it's very natural for us to do that. So that's like a hard thing to just turn off.
And I think the ones that we need to turn the green flags, they in there, they in the inbox, they in the text, they in there, and we turn it on. We looking at this red light, and we still rocking with this red light. We have to stop rocking with the red light.
I mean, you have to like who likes you. Okay.
I
mean, at the end of the day, we're never going to be men. We're never going to have testicles. We have to play the game exactly how they play it. And when the way that a man treats you is how they like to be treated.
Yeah.
That's it. We're always looking into the love and the forever. Is this my husband? They don't necessarily, in my opinion, I'm not a man, but they're not looking at like, oh, is this my wife when they meet us? Like,
no,
the brother said, that's not what he's thinking.
No,
so
I get that.
All of a sudden, we looking into husband, like, oh, is this my husband? No, this is number two. You're number two.
And Tangie,
and what we do,
act like number one.
Let it
and Tangie, what you know what we do?
No, you're two.
And Tangie, you know what we do? We put everybody else to the side. They never put Shaquita and Laura, and they never.
No, you're gonna be number two, and you act accordingly. And if you want to be number one, you'll move up. Like, it's a ranking system. And the problem is that men have been in the ranking system for years, and then they look like this, how they look when they find out we have a ranking system. Yeah, we do.
No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Listen,
if you like, why not, DZ? Why not?
Why not? If you like somebody,
why not?
Most women's grandmothers taught them, don't come in here with a wet ass and empty pockets. Your grandma knew that. But we out here, we didn't change the game so much that we're unmarried, we're uncovered. We say, yeah, we do make our own money. We do have a lot of stuff. But if you're looking for marriage, you're not getting it. Why aren't you getting it? Because you're still trying to do it your way. You better do it the way Granny did it, because they had a man. Grandma,
but you got to remember this, Granny. Listen,
Grandma had no choice.
Granny
didn't have no money.
If you want a man, you got to play the man's game.
Pop had a thing on the side. Pop had a thing on the side. Okay. Yes, he did. He had a thing on the side.
If you want a man with money, you're gonna have a busy man. If you want to,
that's not true. That's not true. And
to be busy because he's got to make that money.
That's not true, Tangie.
And I haven't even gave my pet peeve yet, so my pet peeve will tie into that. But yeah, busy man.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that, because this is what I'm saying. And I've talked to many men and I've had this conversation with them. They go, well, we have to pay the bills. We have to do this. But if you got a woman that does not, this whole 50-50, because I'm not a 50-50 kind of woman. I'm about how we get it done. We have to get it done, whatever percentage that is. I fall in place where I need to fall, however that looks or whatever, right? So, but when you go with this whole, the dude have to pay everything and whoop, yeah, he gonna be gone all the goddamn, because he have to pay everything. But if you are building a team and plan on the same team and for the same reason, no, it's okay for me to go work and also come and cook the dinner. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? And I know Jess gonna have something to say about that possibly, but I'm okay with going to work and also coming home and paying, you know, and cooking the dinner if I have to, if it's going to have him be at home with me sometimes. I don't want him to be always working. That's just, who wants to do that? What kind of life is that?
Yeah, I don't want a busy man. I don't want a tired man. I say that all the
I
time.
don't want no tired man.
I don't want tired, but if you think you're a traditional man, be traditional.
But the other thing is, if you know, this is one of my pet peeves with women, right? You know what man you have. You know that man's salary. You know what he can and cannot do. Please do not get on Instagram and see this false narrative that you see and go home and stress this damn man out because he can't get you a Birkin or he's not paying 100%. He couldn't pay 100% when you met him. You knew that wasn't the
You know he was working at McDonald's. Stop it.
And also, are you the kind of woman who can handle a man paying everything? Because what does that come with? And what does that look like? What does that look like?
I think the conversation Jameka and I had, though, where we were bickering was more so, if you're talking 50-50, we're both going in a percentage. If I'm working full time and I come home and you're playing video games, but there's dishes in the sink because you think that's a woman's job, that bothers me. There's just no way in hell. Because I have a friend like that who's comfortable with the idea of paying 50-50, but also still handling all the household chores. That just doesn't make sense to me. But Jameka's argument was that works for some women. So that's just kind of the discussion we had around that. But I'm open to the idea that if the man's traditional and I enter a traditional relationship, then of course I don't expect him to be home all day. That's just not realistic. He has to go pay bills. And if it's 50-50, then it's 50-50 though.
Man, if the guy's home playing video games, baby, hold up.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
If he's playing video games, it's a red flag.
Jameka said that's okay because some women are accepting of that.
Jessica, she don't believe that. Don't say that I said that was okay.
You did. We argued for an
okay
hour.
For some women.
No. What I said, let me clarify this. What I said, because we were talking about our other coworker who is Latina, and she was no, I'm not saying video games. What I'm saying is I'm okay working full time and still doing my obligation as being a woman, meaning cooking, cleaning, and taking care of if there was kids involved or whatever, and taking care of my man. I'm okay with doing that. Even though I work 40 hours like he worked, I'm still okay with being a woman and doing all those extra things. I don't think that because I'm a woman that's not my responsibility. I think as a woman, that is actually, even though I work, I still supposed to be taking care of him. However he needs to be taken care of, however he needs to be taken care of, and cleaning up and doing anything inside the house. And a man was to do anything outside, meaning clean lawn and doing the cars and all that. I believe that's where I stand. But whatever the man needs,
but that's not wants, a 50-50 split, Jameka.
I'm not doing it because Jess, life doesn't always, it's not 50-50 in life. That's what y'all have to get over.
But household duties happen every day. Kids happen every day. You mowing the lawn is once a week. You taking the trash out is every other day, maybe daily sometimes. But that's minute in comparison.
So Jessica, let me explain this. Let me explain this to you, Jessica. This is what I believe. I believe a man, not a boy, not an F-boy, not a fucking street meat, not a dirty dick, none of that. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about a man. He has the hardest job than a woman. I believe his job is the hardest out of a woman. Women would say, I believe that. If he's doing it correctly, his job is harder than a woman. And most women be like, huh? Just being a man. Just being a man.
But he's not a provider if I'm providing 50%.
I don't know nothing about that.
Listen, Jessica. Listen, Jessica. Let me tell you what I'm saying. As a woman, you don't have to worry about none of it because he's providing all that other stuff that you're not. When you're walking down the street and you need to be protected, when you know, like all that other stuff that he's providing, I'm not talking about the street meat. I'm not talking about the dirty dish
and wash them dishes.
I'm not talking about the F-boy.
Thank you. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Because also you are protected, Jameka. You carry daily. You have no reason to need a man to protect you. Let's keep it a buck. So I just don't think, like, you're talking protection and trash cans and fixing the roof that you might have to do once a year. It has no comparison to my daily job. You're telling me my job as a woman is to come in and clean the house, wash the dishes, take care of the kids, change your diapers, and make sure my man eats first? That's just not right.
Just say something real quick.
Let
me go to your job.
Let me say this. Yes, I carry. Yes, I am. But at the same time, when I'm with my man, I don't need to worry about that. If I'm with a man, I don't need to worry about that. So I'm still protected.
That protection shit, JAMEKA, is every then and again. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that if we're coming together as a team, you're going to be lacking if you're working 40 hours a week, plus coming home, changing diapers, plus cleaning the house, plus washing dishes, bathing the children, putting them to bed, reading them the story while he's doing what? Is he fixing a roof every day? Does the trash can take 7 hours to take out?
Listen, the woman is supposed to do these things that you saying that a guy is supposed to do as well, but the woman is supposed to initiate those things. But if you got the right type of guy with you, he's gonna assist with certain things.
That's what I'm talking about.
But the woman it's naturally that the woman is supposed to come home. It shouldn't be, oh, it's your turn. No, I'm gonna assist.
What's natural is a woman staying home and doing that all day. Now you tell me I'm gonna go to work my ass off because I'm doing the same job you're doing, and then I'm gonna come home and do more while you do less.
So you expect for a man to be telling you everything to do then? If you sitting home, listen, if you sitting home and you not working, you gonna do what I say.
Oh yeah, because I'm a homemaker. That's my job. But you're telling me I'm working 40, you working 40, and we're supposed to come home and you do a little less than what I do, even though we're doing the same shit throughout the day. I'm not with it.
Now you're gonna do more than me because you're a woman. You
as a woman, that's just natural.
You're gonna do more than me. You're gonna do more than me as a woman.
Take me out of it.
But listen though, I'm not asking you. See, the thing about me being in the relationships that I've been in, if I'm in a relationship, your money is your money. You got the trash bill. You understand what I'm saying? You want cable, you got the cable bill. I'm paying the mortgage. I'm paying the electric. I'm paying all of the necessities. You got the extra shit. You want some extra shit? That's what you're going to pay. I'm not paying that shit.
Okay, that's different then. That's different. I'm talking about all of us contributing 50-50 to the bills. Now, you telling me you paying more, then you're being a provider. Of course, I'm going to do the house duties. That's easy.
Yeah, I never experienced that my whole entire life.
I'm glad to, but today we're talking, JAMEKA and I were talking 50-50 when it comes to bills and payments and such like that. If I'm giving just as much as you're giving as far as financials go, then where exactly are you with the provider at?
You know what I'm saying?
Come with the guy you pick. You pick that dude. You pick. If you pick a dude that you gotta do them things. Yes, you got to go clean the kitchen. Do it. That's who you picked.
Yeah, I think we're talking different scenarios. Then we might be off track a little bit.
But what I'm saying is this. Is that you have to understand that there's not 50-50. It's the same thing that we used to say. You bring your 50 and I want you to bring your 50 so I can make me a whole. Everybody's looking for everybody to make them whole. Your responsibility as just a human, an individual, is to get to where you need to be, your highest percentage that you can be, and the other person adds to it. So what I'm saying is
we're not gonna all have everything every day. I get that.
What I'm saying, Jess, is this, is that if you're looking to think that everything in life is going to be even, it's not. Because what happens is this, there's seasons with this. Right now, you may have to be the one that you fall back and he doesn't, but later on, you may be the one. That's how relationships work. It's not fair. It's not 50-50, the whole race. 1 minute, you may provide 70% and he might only do 30. And the next year or two or 10 down the line, you're doing 70 and he's doing 30. That's what and what's happening with us right now, everybody wants to be equal at the beginning and at the end and in the middle. And that's not how relationships work.
That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying it has to be some give, though. A man has to be willing to do dishes if he sees I'm falling behind. I'm tired. you can't just say that's a woman's duty. I don't agree with that.
And what I'm saying
is
to
our
you
household.
and Jess, what I'm saying to you is this: if you and I remember what I said. I think a man's job is the hardest job, more than a woman. I believe that. What I'm saying to you, if you have a decent dude, he's going to see that. Because at the end of the night, he's going to need something. And if you're so pooped out that you can't provide and do what he needs and what he wants, he's going to, then something wrong with him. So he's going to fall in place. So I'm not saying, but as me as a woman, I know what I'm supposed to do. As far as me personally, I know that I need to take care of certain things in the household because that's just what I'm supposed to do. That's how I feel. But if he wants to help so he can get what he needs when the kids are down then he's probably going to help provide. And that's why I say it takes a man to understand and know. That's why I feel like they have the hardest job because they are going to read the room. They're going to read and they know what they need and want. And they know if she has to do everything in the house, she's probably going to be pooped and he ain't going to get what he needs to get.
Okay.
Well, have anybody? Okay.
Can I give my pet peeve when y'all ready?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tangi. I just want to ask a question following it.
Yes.
Are any of you guys been married before?
Yes.
Yes.
Tangi, you been married?
Yes. I was married.
Who else been married?
Me. No Jess. She's the youngest of the group.
Okay, so Jess, it doesn't matter. She's still old enough to be married if she wanted to be married. But I'm just asking.
But she's not married. But yeah, she's not married. Mm-hmm.
Who has kids?
Everybody but Jess.
28 and 26 years old. Yeah.
Because I've been married. I was married 17 years. I think when you have these experiences, you begin to, and I think this for both men and women, you begin to realize that it's a team effort. It really is. And it just can't be lopsided either, because people do get tired, right? You're supposed to be there to take care of each other. Plain and simple. No matter what. To define all these roles and all that is where we have a problem. Everybody is under this thing of your role is this, your role is that. Nah, that ain't my role. My role is to take care. Our role is to take care of each other in the family. The family is important. Okay.
That's true. I believe in gender roles. I do believe in gender roles. And, and I don't believe that they mean you have to do exactly what gender. So if he comes in and he's doing the dishes, I mean, that's probably not a gender role for him, but he's still doing it because he sees the need of the family, the need of the household or whatever. But I believe in gender roles. I do.
And that's a personal choice. And that's where we need to understand. You have your standards of what you want to operate. Jess got her standards, how she gonna operate. Everybody got their reasons of how they're gonna operate. And just because one operates a certain way doesn't mean it goes for the whole blanket for everybody. That's the problem. That's why I said you have to know your standards. You have to know what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. Because if somebody come up to Jess and they tell her, well, you're gonna have to clean the house, you're gonna have to do all this, Jess should know you ain't it, nigga.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to mess with you. I'm not doing that.
And I got to go work.
And they might come to you and you be like, okay, no problem. Well, that's your choice. But don't complain whatever it is, because if you didn't find out what it is, it's no use of complaining. And I think that's the beauty of it, because it is a partnership. It is a situation where you take care of one another. And I can really say this clearly, because even when my husband and I got a divorce, he moved back in the house because we had two kids. We had 2 kids to raise. 2 kids. No, listen to me. And it worked. I can tell you some things, DZ. No. See, that's okay. I know how you feel about that, and that's fine.
Y'all was dating separate people?
Yeah, I was like,
hey. Hell no.
I'm not
okay. Well, I want us. Someone in the chat, Cello said in the chat that we are here to listen to we want to get these answers. So I want us to be able to get the answers from the men so we can understand what's going on. Because us women, we do this all day long. Us women do this all day long with each other. But I have a man on stage and men in the chat to say, what, like to help us kind of understand what what we need to understand here. So we want to make sure that we're
and
utilizing that.
I'm letting y'all go. I don't want to break it up. I might say something, but I'm letting y'all go.
But no, you gotta shut us up.
Yeah,
I want to, but I'm trying to be respectful. So.
No, DZ, shut us up. Shut us up, because that's what we're here to do.
Well, one man did say it was a partnership. I was looking at him I was looking in the chat. He said it is a partnership.
Yeah.
One man
I think what's gonna work for JAMEKA doesn't necessarily work for me. I don't think we're completely on opposite pages. That's not what I'm saying. I just think I don't know.
And I also think that men,
that person though. You gotta know
and I also think
person.
Yeah,
gender
and I was going to say that
a shifty thing to me. Like when you say gender roles, it's like that's interesting.
And I was going to also say that men are different. Men want different things too. So you have to get your individual, but we trying to talk about majority of the men, here or whatever, but you do have to know your individual man. So
yeah.
So I want
Tangie to easy for not listening to you. We were shutting you out a little bit.
Yeah, and listen, one thing I learned as I got older to let you guys go.
But we need to be shut up. We need not shut up, but we need to listen.
Yeah, but I gotta let you guys go sometimes. I understand.
Okay. We appreciate you. We do. Okay, I want Tangie to get her pet peeve out at least, because we can go on this topic again. It's gonna be a part 2, ladies. So I please.
Tangie, let's hear it.
Before I even say, I think that at the end of the day, I think we've all kind of said the same thing, that it's according to what your end game is. What is the outcome that you're looking for? Are you looking to be married? Are you looking to start a family? The three of us have already said we've been married. We have adult children. So what are you looking for at this stage in your life, right? Like soulmates is not one soulmate, because you have different stages in your soul. So, what works for you at that time, right? My biggest pet peeve, people need to, people need to figure out what works for them and move accordingly, and just be honest with your partner. Me and Grady, we kind of be on the same page all the time, but I that's what I was saying. You just need to figure out what works for your household. What is your end game, right? My biggest pet peeve is this whole craziness about men acting like punishing us for accomplishing what the hell we need to accomplish as Black women. It's almost a punishment. And JAMEKA knows. I always joke and say, if you want to get a man interested in you, tell him you work at Walmart.
Yep.
What happened though?
Yep.
Not say,
Tangie.
What
happened? We can't say we own a house. We can't say that we need help with our car note. We can't say we need help with our nails and our hair and our whatever we get done.
Say that. You have to be like needy and broke down.
I work at McDonald's and I'm behind on my bills, baby.
You better not say, I already have a house.
You gotta tell me. I'm not understanding this.
Let me get
it down. Break it down, Tangie. Break it down.
I work at McDonald's and I'm behind on my bills. Babe, I need your help.
I need help me. Please save me. Please save me. I can't get my nails done.
They'll be on you.
Then you know what they're going to do? They're going to think of some trick stuff to do with you so they can pay the bills. All right, let's do this, pay the bills, and then I don't want to call you till I need you again.
No, this is my pet peeve. My pet peeve is punishing Black women for the success that we've had to get, okay? Men told us, I'm not doing that. I'm not buying you a house. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. So we said, okay, we'll do it. And we did it, right? And we did it. The other part to my pet peeve is I have adult sons, and I will never tell them that it doesn't matter what she's accomplished. It doesn't matter what she has. That sounds crazy as hell. You better find you a woman who has something. You better find you a woman with some damn degrees, with some money in the bank, who has something, because if you get sick, she better be able to pay them damn bills. So stop with this foolishness about, I don't care if she works at Walmart as long as she's a good person. Yeah, that's $7.50, or I don't know how much they make at Walmart. No disrespect to anybody. Let me say $15. You better hope that she could come with them coins, with them degrees, with that house. So stop selling this BS to us about, I don't care what you have.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Okay. Get you
Thank
a bum
you.
and stay out of our face. And that, let me
Thank
just
you.
add that last piece. If you don't care what we have, you see us rolling up in our Benz, you see us rolling up in the Audi, you see us rolling up, stay out of our face, because guess what? We probably got a little something. Go over there and
What's your
talk to
quita? What's your quita?
Hold
I
up.
rest my case.
But hold
I
up,
just want to
Tan,
shout out this
Tan.
guy's comment. RM6330. Only insecure men worry about a woman's success. And I agree.
Okay, so that's
I
what
don't
I'm
think that.
But it's not true,
men
Jess.
need
That's
to
not
be
true,
ready.
Jess. That's not true.
I think so. I think so. I think a man is
He's a man, and
intimidated.
that's his
Hold
thing.
up.
Hey,
Hold on, a man
we
wants
gotta
to speak.
I gotta get a button.
We got
around
a
this
man on the
motherfucker.
stage.
I need a
We got a
button.
man on
I need
the
a
stage.
button around this motherfucker now. I need a button.
Go,
This
man.
get
Go,
out of
man.
control.
Let's go.
Hold up, Tange. You gotta
Yes, baby.
take me back to the first part of that because you lost me, right? I'm listening. You said the men don't like the women that's successful.
They don't, DZ. They don't.
Man,
They like to look
They
at us.
don't.
I had a man tell me directly. Yes.
They
do not.
don't.
who
He
said
said he
that?
would rather. He said
Y'all
he would rather have
godfather.
a woman who works at Taco Bell.
Yeah,
But
you're
okay.
godfather
Oh,
told you
hold
that.
up,
You're
hold up,
Tangy,
hold up,
Tangy,
hold up,
Tangy.
hold
Wait,
up.
wait,
Let
Tangy.
me talk. Let me
Go
talk.
ahead, baby.
Hold
I
up.
want to hear
All
you.
right. Okay. So Tan, see what it is right? This is the problem. Why you getting that response from the people that you get that response? If it's a guy that got something going on, it's because you cocking your neck at him. Because you got your own. You sitting there letting it be known. Oh, I can do for myself. Don't no nigga that got his own shit want to hear that.
No,
Don't tell me that you got your own. I respect that you got your own. I love that you got your own. But don't tell me I can do this for myself because I don't care.
DZ,
Good,
can
you
I
can do it for yourself.
DZ, can
So
I stop
can't
you?
speak for myself.
Huh?
DZ, go ahead, Jess.
I was gonna say,
No,
you said don't tell you that I have my own, but that's just my reality.
No,
So why does that
see now
intimidate someone?
we have a discrepancy, right? Whereas though you might not like something I said, and then you want to say, well, I can do it myself.
No,
I can do this, I can do that. I don't need this, and I got this. Hold up, baby girl, go do it then. You go do that then, baby.
I get that.
I don't care
That's
about
different.
that.
That's an attitude. That's poor. I know, and devil's advocate, it's not necessarily that we're successful. It's the attitude that comes with the success. It's the attitude acting like we now all of a sudden we're head of household.
There,
No.
now that's the problem. So if you that type of woman, whereas though because you feel like you pay your bills, that you can talk to a man as if you are a man. Hold up, baby girl. Hold up. Relax. You really gotta relax.
So can I share something? I hear everything that you guys are saying. And I'm not speaking of that girl that sit up there talking about, if you don't do this, then I can buy my own. I'm not talking about that. Please trust and listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when I introduce myself and they want to, because I don't introduce myself and tell them my career. Because it's not who I am. It's just my career that pays my mortgage. So when I introduce myself and they ask me what I do, and they find out that I have what I have and what in my credit score and everything else that's going on over here that's great and lovely, they find that out because I'm not leading with that. When they find that information out, some are very intimidated by that. And they rather deal with Shaquita that needs hair money and nail money and mortgage money and car note money.
That's the type of guy.
Let me tell you, I may pay for my maintenance of my car. Could be a whole whatever it's going to be. I'm not asking a Negro to help me pay maintenance for my car. I pay that. I do that. I run a whole household over here. So what I'm saying to you, that you don't even have to lead. If they ask you certain questions and they see what you have, that's enough for them to need to deal with Shaquita, because he knows Shaquita is going to need some hair money. She knows she's going to need a car note. She knows she's going to have to pay for dinner. If I go on a date with somebody, I'm putting my credit card on the table.
But that's
no
the
lie.
guy. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you straight like
that's
this.
No lie.
I feel uncomfortable with your damn credit card on the table. I don't know.
And you should.
Listen, I'm feeling some type way. I feel like I'm the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like you put your credit card. I'm sitting there while you pay for the shit. They looking at me. That I'm really not into that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen to me before, but every time I feel some type fucking way. You know what I'm saying? So just being honest, I'm sitting here feeling crazy the whole ride. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck did I do? What did I just do? You know what I'm saying? But nah, if you are a self-sufficient, independent woman, there are men that like those type of women. It's the type of guy you pick. Now, if you pick the guy and he turns his face up because you are self-sufficient, independent, that's not the guy you want to be attracted to. But some women, they ignore that sign and might be physically attracted to this guy. And now you want to complain about this guy is this, that. No, you continued to date him, hang out with him, and you knew that's what type of guy he was, but you thought that you could ignore that. And then after y'all got together, hanging out more, it was funny.
Can y'all stop telling us to pick better when y'all faking the whole time? Can you just
Amen. Amen.
Everybody's not faking though.
I'm not talking about you.
Majority. You're speaking for majority of the men, DZ.
Everybody's not faking though.
You're doing majority of the men, DZ.
But listen, everybody's not faking. See, it is some guys that are faking, and I'm gonna be real. There is some guys that are gonna be faking, but you gotta know that might not be for you. Listen, the options is slim. I'm gonna tell you like that right now. The options out here for you women are slim to guys that got their own business, their own money, their own house, their own things going on. So it is slim. It's not where as though you can just pick it everywhere, because the people that got their own shit going on, they get to pick and choose who they want to deal with. I don't have to deal with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because I got my own shit. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't have my own shit, then that's the guys you're going to be having to pick of the litter. The ones that don't got their own shit, dudes that got their own shit going on, I can pick. I can pick who I want to hang out with. I got options.
Right. And I think, and we do too.
That's what I'm saying though.
We definitely got options. And and I've been listening to everything too. And it's true. I think women need to understand that
Black folks are completely faking. Sorry, I was reading the chat.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Kim.
I lost the train of thought. I'm sorry. I appreciate it. Go ahead.
It's okay. It'll come back.
You said that y'all got pickings too. You said
no. What I was saying was that they have options too. And I think when you start like sacrificing your own likings or your own wants and things of that nature, all because you're so desperate to have a man, you lose yourself. You lose yourself. And I think
that is happening.
And I think I don't say a lot of women are like that, but there are some women and men that are desperate like that. Some men will stay in relationships that they don't even belong in. Just so that because they're so familiar with that kind of abuse, or they're familiar with that person and they're afraid to step out on their own. And I think also too, I don't think most of the time, like for me, I may have all my stuff or I may feel independent, but I was groomed that way from an independent woman. So my mother always told me, don't ever put yourself in a position where you have to depend on anybody, man or woman. So I always knew to go get it. You know what I'm saying? To hustle for my own self. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I wouldn't respect a man to come in and lead me because I got it. I want a man to lead. I want a man to be there to feel safe, just the same as I want to be safe. You know what I'm saying? But they got to be confident in who they are. They got to be secure in who they are. That's it.
It's a lot of guys that's not though.
There's not.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys that don't got their shit together, that don't got motivation, that don't got drive, that don't got hustle. All they got is
what's between their legs. That's
it. Yeah. They don't have nothing else to offer.
When we say we want men to lead, is that true? I mean, come on. It's three women on here.
It's true, but it's not true.
It's
not true.
It's not true.
It's true. It's true, but it's not true.
No, that's not true.
It's a lot of women that want to challenge a man. They want to challenge.
No, I don't
think to lead how we want you to lead. We want you to say what we want you to say. We want you to do what we want you to do. I'm just saying, it's not going to be every woman, right? It's not going to be every woman. But let me just say, when we say, oh, I want you to lead, but do we shut up and let them lead?
Hell no.
Yeah,
but you have to trust that man. You have to trust that man.
There is some women that will, right? But then I'm gonna tell you like this. Hold up. I'm gonna tell you like there are some women that will, but they always pick the bum niggas. They pick the fucking bum niggas, and then they wanna say that everybody is like this nigga that you pick, the nigga that really can't lead you, the nigga
They don't have to let you lead.
that led you to the damn river. You feel what I'm saying?
The fucking river.
Yeah, straight up.
You got.
We're gonna jump in this motherfucker, baby.
I'm not saying. I don't think that what you're saying or what I'm saying applies to every woman or every man. That's just experience of what we've had with each other or the person we've been involved with that shapes our thinking, right? It's not necessarily every person is like that. I'm sorry, Tangi, but yes, I do feel like I mean, I can only speak on me personally. I can't say every woman or a majority of the women. I ain't went to every woman and asked her that. So I can't say that. You can't say that. Once you start labeling that way, that's when you start thinking that way. But when it comes to me personally or what my experience has been, yes, they should lead. Why not? It's no problem, especially if they know what they're doing. I don't have a problem with that. By my standards, and I'm supposed, and I don't mind listening.
As a man, right? As a man can tell, you know, the woman that wants them to lead. But like I said, there's a lot of men that want to lead, but they don't have leadership roles. They're not that type of guy, right? But a man that, you know, is a leader and he's, you know, doing his thing, whereas though he's holding it down, he can see, you know, the women. Like me, I can instantly look at all of y'all and be able to tell from your conversation who really wants someone to lead and who doesn't. You know what I'm saying? That's
tell
just
us.
This is
bedroom noise. We keep it real on this freaking bedroom noise.
Tell me about you.
It's okay. Tell us.
I love all y'all. Right?
DZ said he don't want that smoke.
Wait, DZ, don't
DZ. I gotta know.
No, DZ, don't pussy out. Don't pussy out on us now.
Come on with it, baby.
Don't pussy out. Don't pussy out.
You want me to be honest?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want me to be honest?
Go.
Yeah.
All right. Tange, you gonna challenge every nigga you get with. This a fact. Yes, you is. This a fact. You know what I'm saying? Jess.
Nope.
You will try to let a nigga lead, but you always pick the wrong type of nigga, and then you get to challenging him. Baby girl, tell me your name one more time.
That's Kim.
Kim, you gonna challenge a nigga. You want a nigga to lead, but you gonna challenge a nigga. Okay. You gonna challenge a nigga because you INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Jameka.
What?
Being know that I know Jameka. Jameka gonna be, she gonna follow the nigga.
I'm gonna follow the nigga. I ain't lying.
Follow the nigga.
I'm gonna follow the nigga.
And listen, this is just me being a buck. Yeah, and I'm like, one thing about your boy, right? I'm a vet and I've been in relationships, multiple relationships. I've never been married because I chose not to be married, but I've been in long-term relationships where I know and understand how to deal with different women and their different attitudes. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, you know, Tange, I understand, you know, you wear it on your face, baby. It's okay.
I don't have a problem. I can admit anything about me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm honest though. When we say we want a man to lead, is it true?
Yeah.
Because just like women say, oh, he's a bad father. Is he a bad father, or is he just not the father you want him to be?
Understand.
We say, oh, lead, but then you driving, and then we saying, pull over here, do this, do that, do this. Like, I'm just more of a realist. Like, is it true? When we say, oh, I want a soft man, do you? Or are you gonna tell his business to your sister?
Yeah.
I mean, are we being 100 when we say, oh, I'm this way? Everybody sends their representative. So
but like
I get that. I think I call shit out. Do I challenge?
Yes.
Sometimes, but
no, yes,
I'm more analytical. I'm educated, and I'm going to ask some questions, but I don't know anybody else's father, but everybody knows that I came from the strongest father you're gonna run into, and he gave us the game. So no, I'm not gonna purr and fake like I'm going to be meek and mild when you feed me some bullshit.
Hold up. Now listen, I want
piss on me and tell me it's raining.
I want Jess to speak in just 1 second. Let me say this. Listen, baby girl. Tim, it don't matter what kind of dad you came from, baby. Listen, it don't matter from listen, no, it don't. Listen, you are the person that you are. You could come from the best dad in the world. When you acquire a certain type of ways about you, that's because you've observed some type of things. And listen, your dad can tell you anything, but you're gonna watch a woman. You're gonna get your ways from a woman. Your dad can tell you some things to be on point about from a man, to pay attention what this guy gonna do and that guy gonna do, but you're gonna get your behavior from a woman that you observe. It might not be your mom, it could be your aunt, your cousin, your sister, it could be somebody else. Everything we do is learned behavior. So whatever you do and how you do is from the things that you observed and your experience, and you put it together yourself, and it made you who you are. No matter what your dad said, because you could be the greatest dad in the world and your kids can come out to be not shit. You understand what I'm saying? So that right there is cool. I'm glad your dad taught you. Shout out to Pops. Much love. Pops, all love.
You had amazing parents.
Right, but you are your own person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I know, and I came from men that did leave. I was raised in Mississippi. And the time I was coming up, my grandfather, that was really my male figure. And he led the house. And what he said went. You couldn't question that. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, though, he didn't raise no dummy. I'm not gonna say that what you're saying, DZ, that is right. I will ask questions like Tangi said. I'm smart. I mean, but I don't have a problem because if my man told me, babe, listen, we're gonna do this, and I'll be like, okay, babe, is that what we're going? Like, yeah, okay, all right, we're gonna do that. Now, you just got to be ready to be accountable, though.
See, what happens is you get the nigga that fuck up when you follow the lead, and now you're challenged.
No. What I'm saying is no. What I'm saying is this: it's okay to lead. You're gonna make mistakes, but if you're gonna keep playing it off like you ain't gonna recognize your ass making mistakes, you understand what I'm saying?
It's a lot of guys like that. It's a lot of guys like that.
So am I supposed to sit here like, okay, babe, keep on doing that shit?
Listen, I agree, but listen, those experiences, excuse me, mess it up when you meet a guy that really knows how to lead, because you're still dealing with the guy that mentally damaged you from when you was following the lead and he kept messing up, and you got to tell him. You might get that guy that really do know how to lead, excuse me, and you keep challenging him because you thinking about the other guy that messed up, but he really does know how to lead.
Well, I do think we have to give each individual person opportunity, and I think what happens is Jess is next.
I want to hear Jess, because
I think what we're doing is everybody's playing defense, nobody's playing offense. So you've had some couple of experiences for somebody, and now you never get back on offense. You continue to stay on defense, and that's not going to work in a successful relationship. Go ahead, Jess.
I was only going to say, I'm willing to let a man lead, but I'm not just overly going because he's a man. So that's all
understandable, but that's what I'm saying, right? Now, if you get a man that is a man, and he handles his business, you're supposed to allow him to lead. But what I notice is with women, like I say, it's slim to pick a guy that is responsible all the time, because those guys, they pick what they want. It's not like you're just going to always bump into that guy, and you might and the chemistry might be there. But, what I see with you though, right? I see that, you will try to let a guy lead, but you're going to challenge him. Because
what is challenging though to you? I feel like I'm educated enough to know better. So I just feel like
education has nothing to do with this, baby.
Not just book smarts though. I mean, just in life in general. I'm not going to just let anything slide because you're a man and you think you're a leader.
No. The guy, it shouldn't be about letting the guy slide with anything. You know what I'm saying? If the guy is a leader and he's saying, baby, this is what we doing and this is what I'm doing, you coming in with your opinion of how we should do it, it's not time for that. I'm handling this, baby. Let me handle it, and you let me be the responsible man that I am and just follow what I'm doing. But you know, it's when I see you, right? Because I hear you're very strong. I can see that you're a strong woman, right? And you're gonna bite back. Like, hold up, nah, like listen, baby, not right now. Sometimes it's some things that might be on your mind that you might think of. You don't need to say it. Just keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's difficult for me. I agree.
But that's the problem. See, and I'm glad you fucking said that. That's why I said what I said. Because I can
admit the truth. It is what it is. Like,
and I think next week the men are going to talk about that. It's the same exact thing that DZ just said. That's what we need to hear. You know what I mean? Sometimes when they get off,
my ex told me that I had to do. I had to start learning to not say everything. That's on my mind. I do agree.
Now say I ain't bad, Jess. Say I'm not fucking bad. I'm a professional. Oh my!
I have a question. Why are we talking about letting men do things? I think we have gotten to a space now.
Look at my baby.
Here we go.
We making men too. We asking men to be our little girlfriend, right? Men are not our little friend. Men are men. You can't let a man do it. A man when men walk into the room, the boys from the men. Have you noticed that women sit up? All the women focus on that man when he walks in, the men. You can't let a man lead. If he can't lead his household, he needs to leave, period. Because you can't be arguing and fussing with a woman. So if you can't leave, go. But what is this let? I've never seen anybody let my father do anything. You don't let a man lead. A man is going to lead.
Stop comparing men to your father, baby.
Hold on.
Time out, Brooks. What are we talking about? Shut up and
we're not letting.
Don't go in there.
Letting men do anything. A grown-ass man is going to do what a grown-ass man is going to do. What is this letting stuff?
It's because the women like to challenge. You know,
okay,
it's like
stop messing with them.
It's a lot of women that like the challenge. You know, some women know how to put an act on at first. They might sit there and be quiet. Then you get with them. You know, I got a mouth on. See, this is not what I seen at first. I didn't see this mouth. You know what I'm saying? I want you to relax, baby. Really gotta relax. You know, let me handle this. Let me do what I'm supposed to do as a man and be supportive of me. You know, just trust my judge. If you got that type of guy, you're gonna know if you got that type of guy. If you meet the guy and he don't own his house, then you got the wrong type of dude. And there's some women that meet the guy and then they're gonna say, yo, I'm gonna build him up. You think that because you independent, that you about to put this nigga on his feet and you done fucked up already. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I give him motivation. I see something in him. Nah, the nigga, he is what he is when he met you. If you talk about
now you sound like my daddy.
Okay, yeah, all right. Now
daddy.
But also, can you stop? We gotta stop asking men for shit we don't even have. What you talking about? You want him to own a home, but you live in the projects. Like sis, stop. It's levels to this. And can we just be honest? Sometimes a man is not on my level, and sometimes I'm not on a man's level.
Amen.
Yeah,
sometimes
I agree with that.
Look at y'all.
And there will be guys who try to talk to you and they're not on your level. There will be time women want to talk to a guy that you're not on their level. There's levels to this.
Men, some men, I would never, and I said this to some woman, and her answer almost threw me over. I said, I would never try to date Jay-Z. Shit sounds stupid to me. She said, oh no, I feel like I'm good enough for every man. I said, oh, okay. You sound like a damn fool. Because I can't even eat where he eat.
Right. So stop it. And you have to know that. And you have to be okay. You have to know that, and you have to be okay with that. It's okay. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times when we get these individual men that come try to holler at us and talk to us, and you may give them time or play just because for giggles sometimes.
Please, JAMEKA. Stop doing that.
Hey, listen, Roger.
No, let me tell you this.
Hold on. Roger said something that was perfectly that made sense. I would never date a project chick at my age. That's definitely if you on some trying to get yourself together and you ain't never got yourself together, I don't even want to put myself in that situation because I know it's going to bring me down. So, you know, I do understand that, but you got to have like some type of motivation, got your shit going. So yeah, I ain't, you know what I mean?
But tell the truth. If we don't start telling the truth, we just keep on lying. We just keep on pretending. We're just leaving people with unanswered questions and broken hearts. Why are men not saying, you know what, sis, you're not on my level? Why don't you say it?
But you know, this is
women don't
where
have no problem saying, you know, you broke, no, you this, you got babies. If men start telling women the truth, instead of like, oh yeah, you know, you're just not my type. No, you're fat.
But men enjoy
you're
grooming
too big
women.
for me. If you guys started telling the truth,
that's because it's a reason. They got something in mind. It's a goal, baby. I don't know what it is. It could be they want some money from her. They could be they want some Uchi from her. They could be something that they want from her. A guy not telling a woman that you're not on my level is something there. I don't know what it is. She might do good top. I don't know. It's something. You know what I'm saying? It's something. So
it's the conditioning, and this is probably against women, but it's something that I would say it's a conditioning, and I use this logic all the time. This conditioning of, you know, the nursery rhyme used to hear like, girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice, right? And then they said, well, what are boys made of? And they're made of snips and snails and puppy dog tails. They're made of all this gross stuff, right? So we're taught as little girls that, oh, we're up here, we're nice and clean, and then the boys are down here. And then we take that attitude into adulthood, right? And so now men are finally, and I applaud you guys, men are finally saying enough is enough. Men are getting their own place because they're tired of getting put out. Men are now having their own. Men are now saying, oh, no, you can pay Dutch because I'm dating right now. You're not my lady. I'm dating maybe 10 times a week. I'm not going to keep on paying for all these dates. I am not mad at a man for standing up for himself finally. But be honest. If you're going to go 100, be 100. Sis, you're too big. Stop saying we thick. If we're big, we're big. Just tell the truth.
Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Okay.
You can't do that. You can't as a man. And no, hey, listen, that's you, but as a man, right? You can't be like that to a woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. I'm never gonna be like that to a woman. If you too big and I might not be interested in you, I don't have to tell you. I don't ever want to make a woman feel like she's low. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. See, and I feel like, you know, in the younger days when you young, you might say certain things that, you know, when you get older, I'm not going to say those things. I'm not, it's like certain things I'm not going to make a woman feel bad at all. You know what I'm saying? If you make me feel some type of way, I'm just not going to speak to you. You know, I feel that hits more than me having to tell you. You know, if you too damn big. I shouldn't have to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? You know if something's going on. You know. Well, I got to tell you. So I got to, you know, now you're going. And one thing I noticed about women is when you say something to the woman, that is what registers. It could be, excuse me, about something totally different. When the thing that comes out your mouth, if it's negative towards them, that is the damn topic, the issue, the reason and why. Forget what we was talking about. It's what I said. So as I got older, I understood not to say certain things, because if we have a discrepancy or something and we don't agree on something, forget what we didn't agree on. If I say the wrong damn thing to you, you're going to think about that. And you said this, that, and now you keep bringing that up, and it just kills the fucking vibe.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not saying be a jerk. I'm just saying be more honest so that we're not walking away wondering what happened. A lot of women are like getting ghosted, for instance, and they're like, well, I don't know what happened. It would be really nice.
You was too damn big. You knew that. Like, why I gotta tell you, baby, you too damn big. You knew what happened. If I sat here and told you I like slim women and I like women that's curvy, I'm saying, yeah, I like nice women, you know, that's curved. Don't think I'm lying to you. You know what I'm saying? You think about yourself. Am I his type? Don't think I'm good. See, you know what women be trying to do? They think they can change niggas' mind. You know what I'm saying? They think they got the ability to be in front of this man and I can change his damn mind when I get in front of him. No, he told you. If you met him on a dating site or something, and he tell you I like this, that, and the third, and or you met him somewhere else, you know, online, social media, anywhere, and you like he telling you the stuff, don't think, man, shit, I got the whip appeal. When I see the nigga, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and he gonna be mesmerized, and I'm gonna play this game, and I ain't gonna give him no coochie. I'm gonna wait till this time, and don't do that. Because then if it don't go your way, like, well, he should have just said that. Nah, he played on you till he got the damn nookie. He hit you, and then he skated because he like, yeah, I just wanted some coochie, but I couldn't tell her she was overweight, and I didn't really like this about her, but I was looking towards this. So don't be trying to think you got the ability to change a man's mind.
Well, that's icky, because why are you sleeping with her if she's too big?
You know, you understand that men like to come.
So go come with that thin woman.
No,
that
see,
like.
you
Yeah.
see, this what I'm
just
trying
leave Chunky Monkey alone and go do.
But see, this what I'm saying though. It's a difference when you inserting from, you know, you got something that's on deck. This is on deck. You know, it's a game. Men are the predator. You know what I'm saying? Women are the
predator. Exactly.
Yeah, it's the truth. Like we got it. I'm
true.
just gonna keep it above. Men chase women. So if we're chasing women and we're trying to get to know women, you know, after you get to know them, then you start to like them. I can't just look at you and say I like you and I want to marry you.
Why you can't see? Why can you not see my heart? Why can you not see my heart?
I can't see it. The shit ain't beating through the shirt. I can't see it. You know what I'm saying?
We are wired differently.
Yeah. So, you know, a man has to get next to you to get to know you. And, you know, that's when he starts to draw the chemistry and the vibe. It's all about chemistry. You feel me? And if we don't get to have that chemistry with each other, we're not going to get to know it. Me looking at you is not going to, I could not like you keep leaving your damn panties on the bathroom floor. That could be a pet peeve of mine. Why do you keep leaving the panties on the bathroom floor? Why do you keep
for you to smell them? For you to smell them? For you to smell them?
Man, pick the damn panties up. Why you keep leaving hair in the damn sink? You know what I'm saying? Every time I come in the damn bathroom, is hair in the sink. Why you keep leaving toothpaste in the damn sink?
But DZ, let me ask you. Can you not admit that that's an awful thing that you would go sleep with Chunky Monkey, as Jamaica called her, when that is not your type of woman, and you know that creates emotions in a woman? Is that not an awful thing to do?
Nah, responsibility, because men don't care about that, baby.
That's a terrible thing, though.
I'm being honest with you.
That's terrible.
Listen, I'm being honest. I want you to be honest with yourself.
Yes.
We talked about being honest with ourselves. Men don't care that your emotions get all out of whack. You know, see, when the intercourse happens, that's what draws the affection. You know what I'm saying? Now you got some guys that don't need it. They just mesmerized by seeing a woman because they don't get women. They don't have game. They're scared to approach women. So, you know, the guys that are not scared to approach women, you know, because if you go outside and you shoot that shot all damn day, you're going to hit something. You understand what I'm saying? And there's some guys that's scared to do that. They don't have confidence.
I have a question. This is what's confusing. And we're at Bedroom Noise. We hear Bedroom Noise and we trying to understand. And what I'm saying is this. You said that the guys have to, you know, say whatever they have to say to get the, but no, sorry. You said that if they have to hit in order to feel that connection. Do you realize if we went on a date and we hit everybody that we went on a date with, we would be labeled as a 304? So
do you understand that women or men are different? We will never, ever, 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 ever be the same. We will never be equal.
I understand that. DZ, what I'm saying is I understand that. What I'm trying to understand, because I'm trying to understand, is this. You are saying to us that in order for a guy, every time this is what you said. Every time a guy try to holler at a woman, he's thinking of sex. That's what you said. So therefore, if I hold back or if I don't hold back, the only way you're going to get connected close to me if I get down with you. And if I don't get down with you, you're not going to get close to me. If I get down with you, you possibly can get connected with me, or you may just be like, oh, she's nothing. And so therefore, do you understand how many times we would have to go and deal with a man that we have to get down with in order to figure out if he's going to be, oh, okay, I feel a connection with her because I had sex with her, or no, this ain't nothing but anything.
It's millions of men, it's millions of women, million of women in the world, right? That's your option. You have the option if you want to get this nigga some coochie or not.
You better get your
That's an
terms and
option.
conditions. You have to, it's your game. It's all a game. You got to play it the way you want to, or you going to get played.
Listen,
but that's why women are operating how they do today.
Exactly.
Listen, listen. You
and
know,
then the men are mad because women are acting like men.
Not listen. It's some women that are still nice. It's some women that still want to do traditional things. There's some out there. I know for a fact, right? There's some, but there's some that they just want some paper. They just want some money. They want it. They gonna get a coochie up. They just, you know, they want to be transactional. It's some out there, you know. It depends on who you run across, you know. And as a man, you got to choose who you want to be transactional with, or if you want to deal with this person on a level. And as a woman, you got to choose if you want to be transactional or you want to just try to make something out. It might not work. It might work. You know, it's like you're not going to just meet Prince Charming the first time you meet a guy and we're just going to fall in love. And it's not going to work like that. It might take a few guys. It might not be 2-3 guys, you know, because some women, you know, like Jessica, she thinks she going to meet the guy on the 3rd, 4th time or the first time. And it's going to be, we going to be kumbaya. It's supposed to be like that. If not, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I know, I can tell, you know what I'm saying? But it's not going to work. It's not going to work like that though. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. You know, it's going to go a lot of years going to go by. You're going to see it's not going to work like that. You know, you got to still be open. It's okay if, you know, y'all hang out and y'all go there and it's not it. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, some women like, oh, I don't want to give my body away. All right, well, you're going to be waiting and you just not going to strike at all. And it's okay if you don't strike. It's cool. You got to shoot some darts, baby, if you want to strike, baby. And that's just how the game go. You know, this is how life go. You know, some women, they get what they get. They might be in the right area. They, you know, they might meet a guy in the right area and that guy is for them. And, you know, they're going to a certain area. You know, they might not want to go to the bar or they might not want to go to an outside event where everybody's at the barbecue. You know, they might go somewhere else where a guy that is in the corporate world looking for that type. But you got to understand, you're not going to get a guy that got that swag. You're going to get a guy that's straight up. That's what you're going to get. That's what you're looking for. He might love you. He might do what you expecting, but the chemistry ain't there because you want a little bit of spunk in that shit. You want to feel like, okay, I got something. You know, are you willing to settle for that guy that don't got the shit that you really looking for? Because black women, we just got to be real. They want a brother with a little bit of swag in him. And that's just a fact, you know?
Yeah, but I also agree with you. I'm sorry, you guys, but here's the thing that I'm listening to everybody's point, right? And so what comes down to it for situations like you said, these men operate on attraction and physicalness, right? Is that what you're saying before? Because that's what I heard, that they operate physically and whatever they see in front of them is what they like, and this is what they're going to go for. Some of them have an objective to just hit. Some of them have objective to not hit. It all depends. Like you said, it all depends on the woman. And the woman need to stop putting all this pressure on themselves and realize that date the man to see if this man match your standards. Stop dating the man trying to like convince, like Jesus said, stop trying to convince a man, you know, about something that he's really not in, you know, supporting. You know, if he's not down to have a relationship, hear that man out. Listen to the man and understand what he's saying. But I think oftentimes what happens is we keep operating out of the body so much that we don't really see what's inside that person to determine if this man is my match. Because we're so focused on what we see, not about what we're hearing and what's really going on with that person. And I think women need to start like operating in a way where date for the intention of seeing this man match your standards. Plain and simple. If he don't match your standards and you don't hold him to certain things, stand on your business. If you ain't gonna stand on your business and you're gonna be flip-flopping, then that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get flipped and you're gonna get flopped if you keep playing. You know what I'm saying?
Flipped and flopped.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be the body count. You're gonna be the body count. Because he's already telling you all you got to do is shut up and let him do all the talking.
But Kim,
shut up.
Kim, it's more than letting him talk. Because a guy will talk. You have to see how he walking. A guy will tell you what he will tell you, but they have to match up. The talk and the walk has to match up.
That's true.
And when you don't see that, that's when you have to pivot and you have to make the necessary adjustments.
Exactly what I just said. We said the same thing. But
sorry.
the only thing what I said is that you have to be quiet enough. Ask your questions, get to know the man, let the man speak. The man's gonna tell you everything, what he is and how he's walking. The same thing for a woman. If a man want to know what this woman's about, and she talking, and he just sitting there just listening, he gonna know straight up what she's about. But everybody wants to prove themselves and and trying to impress that person, and then they lose out. That's how I see it.
Okay, can I say this to my girl Jess in the back, right? I gotta say this, right? Because I see Jess, you gotta like listen though, right? It's okay for you to date, and it don't work out. It's okay for you to be in a relationship for 5 years and it don't go nowhere. It's okay. So you can't think that it's okay though. This is life. You gotta understand, we are all gonna pass away one day. This is the fact. So it's okay for you to, in your journey, don't limit yourself in your journey because you trying to find the perfect one. You're going to be older one day, you know what I'm saying? And, life is going to continue and it's going to go after you. So the time that you deal with people is a part of your journey. If you with somebody 5, 10 years, that's a part of your journey. And it's okay if it don't work. You know what I'm saying? It's
honestly,
okay.
DZ, you're reading me like a book. That's me. JAMEKA knows it. I've done all that. I'm very comfortable with just kind of on a free flow. I don't take nothing too serious. But I know when to step away, when I know when to step away, and what don't work for me and what does. So I'm comfortable with that.
You know what I want to add is that I think a lot of times women they don't want to be, I think men go into it, I may date her for 1 year, 1 month, 2 months, Women don't go into it. And I'm just being honest. I'm putting it on the table. I'm being honest. Women don't go into it looking like, okay, I'll mess with. A lot of women don't want to share their body. Well, most decent women I know don't want to share their body with everybody. They don't want to hang out with everybody. They want to. So men, I feel like the difference between the men and the women in this situation is that men will be like, well, you know what? I may date her for 3 years, 10 years, 2 years. I'm okay. Women be going in for the long run, like, this is going to be my man. And I think that's what you're saying right now, DZ, is that you can't go in it like that. You have to go, maybe it's going to be 2 years, maybe it's going to be 6 months, but that hurt our hearts.
It might be a lifetime.
That hurt our hearts because that hurt our hearts because we wanted to be like, you know what I mean? If I'm kicking it with you, I want to kick it with you,
I'm taking your heart. Put your heart somewhere in the garage.
Nah, put your listen. See, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm here. It's bedroom noise. I'm in here with the ladies.
You getting that naked? You getting undressed?
Listen, butterball. You hear me? Listen, I'm in the building, right? Facts, right? So I'm just gonna be honest, right? And like, I don't know how the other guys look at this, but this is how I look at it, right? I love you when I'm with you.
Oh, that's so hard. That hurts my heart.
Listen, I'm keeping it a buck.
That hurts my heart.
When I'm with you and I'm in a relationship with you, I love you. I love you. And I want the best for you. I want to make you feel good. I want to love on you. But when it's over, I don't love you no more. I'm just gonna be real. I don't care if I got kids with you or not. I don't love you no more. So, and I think a lot of us be lying to ourselves. You be with somebody and I still love them. No, you still lusting over that person. You don't love that person no more. I love you when we together, we rocking, we building. That I love you. But I'm not saying I love you and I ain't with you just to be playing with my mind and your mind and we bugging and shit.
So I have a question. So are you saying that, like, you know how some dudes fumble the girl? Are you telling me all of a sudden, because they're not together, they're not really in love with that person, and they fumble the ball and they realize they fumbled the ball and they fumble the person?
Man, it's over. The spark is gone. They playing. That's some mental shit. You get back with the person, they're going to do the same characteristics they did when they was with you before. The same shit going to
say that again. Say it again, please.
Come on, man. You know I know. On the back. Yeah, the same shit gonna reignite. It's gonna spark back up. When you with somebody, when you meet somebody and you with them, that it's a different type of love and spark. I feel like if you rocking with somebody and y'all vibing and y'all kicking it, that's love. You know what I'm saying? If we can talk, we can kick it. That's like, it's emotional, it's a chemistry there. But if we not connecting, man, that shit ain't no love. Don't, just because I had some feelings for you when I was with you, we not together. I know I don't love you. I don't love you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I think guys be playing, they call you know, I still love you. That's a goddamn lie. I don't love you. That's some mental shit. They know that they can say that to a woman and it's going to mess with their emotional side. And the woman get all emotional invested. Talking about this nigga still love me. This nigga still want me. No, he just want to play with your mental, baby girl.
Ooh,
Jameka,
now you preaching.
Jameka, there's a lot of men commenting about, one said, I recently had a woman tell me she can't stay with a man for more than 2 years.
And the guy that's RM330 or whatever,
yeah,
whoever he is, he really been coming with it.
So
I want to shout out to RM. He's actually from SBGB TV, which is DZ's. DZ has a podcast on YouTube, on all platforms actually. And RM is a moderator where we moderate together on DZ's thing. So he's legit. He's family. So thank you. Thank you, RM, for coming through. Yeah.
He's strong when he needs to be. He's you know, a little less firm, because I don't like to use soft with men. Less firm because when he needs to be, but he's so even. I'm rating him. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. RM is good people.
He's good. He's family. He's family for real, for real. And for him to be here supporting me, he's DZ. I met him through DZ, and for him to be here supporting is all love. So I appreciate him and everyone that's on here. So you guys, this is great conversation, you guys. I mean, I see a part 2 and a mother freaking part 3, and we haven't even got on the men yet.
No, you know what?
I didn't even get all my pet peeves off.
In person, these in-person talks. So Jameka, of course, will know, but I'll let her know so that, you know, if you guys want to come do an in-person shots and shit talk, then we can do that.
Right. No, absolutely. I love that. DZ, I appreciate your time. And too, I mean, I'm you know, like, we can still go, and whoever needs to drop off, I'm good.
Whatever. I'm trying to hear the pet peeves. Y'all done got me here.
No, Jess got another pet peeve.
I'm
about to go give me another glass of wine. Just give me a second. Go on and talk.
I'm gonna hold it down. I got it.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll be right back.
I was gonna say, any man who complains about a woman's like appearance, whether she wants to wear fake hair or she wants to wear makeup, she want to wear lashes. And I hope Brooks is still in the comment if she wants to wear her body armor or whatever he was complaining about last time. I think if you don't like that type of woman, don't be around that type of woman. Don't complain. Don't get in her space and then want to change her. I think that's like a really big deal for me. If you want a natural woman who smells like must and has hair in her armpits, then you can go find her. She's out there, she's available, and yeah, but you don't get to choose a woman and try to change what she has going on. That's a pet peeve of mine.
I do agree with that. It's plenty of women in the world. You can pick what you want, and if you don't want that type of woman, don't deal with that type of woman, you know. But it's some guys that's just how they are. They complain about certain things about women. That's just their type of person, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and you know, I feel like men, we have a choice. You know, if you don't want that type of woman, go get another type of woman.
Or I think they see like a bad bitch and they want to humble her. I think that's like a thing too. I want to kind of add that in a little bit.
That can happen too.
It goes back to like that like independent woman where it's like, oh yeah, you're independent, but I'm gonna run this. And it's like, wait, you knew who I was when you met me. Know that I'm gonna be that tomorrow, and you can't fix it or change it, and you won't humble me through it also. So
that's bad. I feel like, you know, with us as people, and this is for the woman and the man, you got to accept that person for who they are. When you meet that person, whatever that person shows you, if you don't like that type of person, don't deal with them. But when you try to change somebody, they're only going to do things to try to make you feel good for a certain period of time, and then they're going to revert back to who they are. So you have to accept that person for what they are and who they are right then and there. If you try to change them, it'll never work.
Yeah, and it goes both ways, right? We might meet a man who we think is like super hardened, and we're like, oh, we can fix that red flag. I can change that. Yeah,
that's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah,
you know,
I say the same thing.
Yeah, well, I agree with that.
Well,
Why am I reserved? Am I reserved?
What you said?
I don't think she is. I don't think Jess is reserved. Bode thinks she's reserved. I don't think she is. Explain more, Forde. Explain more or say more about that, because I don't think she is. Me and her go round and round about a few things. We agree a lot of things, but we go round and round a few things.
I think a life experience has a lot to do with it too. I think Kim was alluding to that a little bit earlier. It has a lot to do with, you know, where you've been. I only seek advice from those who I wouldn't mind trading places with, right? Mm-hmm. So you can only take me where you've been. And so I don't seek advice from certain people. But I think once you've been in a situation, you've been a parent, right? You look at things a little bit differently. I dated a man for a long time. I only date men. I don't know why I said date a man. I dated someone who didn't have children. And they don't quite understand the sacrifices that you're going to make, right, for your children, right? Or like Kim said, the sacrifices that you may make for your child's father or your ex-husband. So anyways, I think it just has a lot to do with your experiences. But just, if I could offer you anything, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 48. If I could 34. Offer you exactly, be you.
But let's not do that, because age is just a number.
Let me just say something. Embrace your age. Don't let anybody rush you into growing fast. Grow at your pace. You're going to learn at your pace, right? You don't have to be 50. You know what I mean? Just grow at your pace. That's all I'm saying. If we were 34 again, we would do things a little bit differently. Mm-hmm. So just, you know, embrace who you are.
No, you wouldn't. You do the same shit.
I think.
No, we won't. No, we won't. No, we won't. No, that's not true. Stop playing. See, you provoke. Now you provoking, Drew. Now you provoking.
Kim, did I miss it?
No, he's provoking. He's provoking.
What did you say, DZ?
I said, yeah.
He said you wouldn't change shit.
No, I would. I definitely would. But you know, like a little bit differently.
I'm messing with you.
I want to get any more pet peeves out, guys and ladies. Is there any more pet peeves? I want to get all of them on the table that you brought here today. Kim, do you have another one?
Yeah, I got plenty of them.
Well, we may not get them all out tonight then.
You say you're gonna have a part 2.
We are.
One of my pet peeves is basically a man who's not emotional available. I think safety is so important.
You need to speak on this.
So I just want to know, and that's one of my pet peeves. It's like, you know, you want me to respect you, you want me to support you when you need to be supported, but when it's my turn to be supportive, you know, you're not showing up. You're not doing what you're not there to help me during those times where I need you. You know what I'm saying? So why do men expect women to always, you know, feel like, you know, that they can't get that support? You know, like why is it that you guys are like lagging in that area? I don't understand either. I'm not saying every man. I'm just saying when those things do happen, because I don't want to get in trouble by saying every man is like that.
I think certain guys, you know, might be like that, but then sometimes it's like the women be overly emotional about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you feel like it's the end of the world, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
So, DZ, can I stop you for 1 minute? One minute. I have to do a disclosure for DZ. I have to do a disclosure, and then DZ, finish what you're saying. He. I can't stand when he uses the word emotional. He forever putting the word emotional on women. Forever putting. So go ahead. So don't even worry about it. He gonna use that word emotional.
Yeah, I just feel like sometimes. Yeah, I think some women just be overly emotional about some things, and a guy might be there for you in a sense, but then you feel like he's not doing enough. He might be listening to you a little bit. All right, baby, it's gonna be all right. Oh, you're not really concerned. well, I did say it's gonna be all right. Didn't I just talk to you? But you want something out of him that you feel that you give, but he's giving it to you as a man would give it to you. Yeah, baby. All right, okay, I'm listening to you. What's going on? All right, well, let's just take a look at it like this. Maybe we can do it like this next time. All right, okay, all right, you cool? All right, give me a hug, Lou. Oh, you didn't show me enough attention with it. See, now you bugging. Now you going overboard. I sat there. I listened to you. I gave my response. I was there, and you wanted me to do more. And I'm like, we dragging this shit out, baby. Let's give love and keep it going.
No, men are not our little homegirls. That's you talk to your friend that for 2 hours. Men don't necessarily.
Woo! My fucking baby.
But can I say this? That I think in the beginning, sometimes men do give that all that 2 hours. Yes. And then later on, he only drops down. So don't give us 2 hours. Don't give us 2 hours in the beginning and then reduce it down to 5
don't
minutes.
Don't introduce me to a vibe you're not going to maintain.
He just
told
why
us he gave you that 2 hours, baby.
Your vagina.
You know
that's not okay, though. That's not okay.
That doesn't make it acceptable. Like why?
That's not
why
okay.
is that okay?
That's mixed messages.
See, it's life, baby. Listen, this is why I want y'all to understand this, and you know the ladies that's rocking with Bedroom Noise, your boy DZ, SBGB2, letting you know, baby, expect that. Don't
so with
try
that
to
being
change
said, I'll give you head for the first 3 months, and then after that, I'm done.
Huh.
Now you're in love, and you're not going no place.
Don't be mad when we go with Shaquita.
That's okay. I'll be talking to my coworker. He'll be opening up emotionally. I'll get what I need from him then.
Listen, then you got to go get that thing hit from the back from your coworker. And now I still want some too. So don't worry about it. We going back and forth. Don't get mad now. You back and forth. You
gonna be mad. The man gonna be mad. He gonna want to kill me.
Be hurt. Because you know why? You know why? Because we used to y'all doing that, but y'all ain't used to us doing that. If you got a recent decent woman.
Hey, listen, and I understand that. See, I want to say if a guy is in love with you and he's rocking with like, no, he's not gonna like that. You know what I'm saying? But if he's not to that point, he's able to accept it. If he's dealing with you, y'all might be doing the do whatever. He's gonna be able to say, but if he's in love with you, he's not gonna,
and that's what we're talking about. Yes. The guy that's loving you, if you go and you do, because we used to you doing what you do.
Yeah, so
we ain't
do everything you want now. I'm gonna do it all, and then I'm gonna cut it off.
All right. Let me say this then. All right, let me say this. No, I think I'm gonna be honest, right?
Please.
Excuse me. It's experience, right? When you have less experience, you get more upset about it. I think the more experience you have, the more you start to understand these things can happen. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? The less experience you have, you're like, listen, because I remember in my days, motherfucker done did something. I'm running around pacing, sick. I'm popping up. I'm looking. And then as I got older and something happened, I'm like, fuck it. Hey, man, you got that. You did that. Now I'm ready to go hang out with something. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you younger, the less experience, it's more emotional, effective on the man. It's like, damn, sick, nigga can't eat, fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. I done been there. Nigga can't eat, fucked up, fat. You know what I'm saying? And then as it got older, shit happened. I'm like, damn, she wasn't got that coochie hit. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
From the back. Because he loved look, his guy's gonna always talk about coochie hitting from the back. I don't know. He's always gonna talk about that.
Yeah, straight from the back. You know what I'm saying? But it happens. You know what I mean? So
RDM 6330.
Just call him RM.
Yeah. RM said once they get sex, it's regular programming.
I know that's right.
So get out your feelings, ladies. Get out your feelings. Stop looking for love every time you meet a man. What are your terms and conditions? Because you're gonna do it. If you want to do it, you're gonna give it up if you want to, whether you're 21 or 50. So what are the terms and conditions? Why do you keep on leaving mad because he didn't fall in love? And mad because you didn't even get nothing out of the deal. It doesn't have to be monetary, but if I'm going to do it, I'd rather do it on vacation than at your house. So that's me. But get out your feelings because there's only two
vacation
men.
Might be going to his house. Vacation might be going to his house.
I know that's right. I know that's right. What is so RM's I know that's right. So once, so anyway, RM said once they get sex is regularly.
Regular programming. Come on. I mean, we acting like this is not new.
So let me tell you this.
It's a before sex and after sex. That's the two men that you're gonna meet. The one before and the one after.
So yeah.
Let me just say, why are we always talking about doing all this wife stuff? There's no husband stuff. So what is the difference? Because that's gonna be my question for you, DZ.
So can I answer? So let me say this. And this is me. This is I kind of speak for the decent women. I don't always speak for the Shaquitas, and I'm not no diss to the Shaquitas out there. God bless you guys, Shaquita. I just use your name.
We love the Shaquitas too.
We leave the Shaquitas.
They get busy too.
They get busy. We love Shaquitas. But what I'm saying is this, DZ, or people, not DZ. That what I'm saying, ladies, is this. I think that when he says once they get sex, it's regular programming. I know the women I deal with or the women that I know about, a man can ask for whatever he wants in whatever it is. If I believe in you and you my leader and you, whatever that is on the table, we doing, right? Like, so that's what I don't think a men understand. If there's some questions about something and I'm stressing and I'm tripping, you're not getting the best of me. But when you are giving me you about to get the world, whatever that looks like, however that you about to get that. And so I think that's the part that comes in. Like you have to, when a man makes a woman feel a certain way, ain't no question about nothing. You getting whatever it is.
No, that's not for me, but I love that for you.
So what did you say about the marriage thing?
I just feel like a lot of the reasons why we get into these situations is because we are doing all this wife stuff. We're striving to be wives when that's not the role that you're given.
Why?
You're a girlfriend.
Come on, Tangi. Don't what do you mean?
Stop going over there. Folding all the laundry and
that's true.
You're not going to cook your way into his heart. You're not going to.
That's true.
You're not going to suck your way into his heart. You're not going to do that. Men have been so honest. Hold on. Men have been so honest, even on this podcast. Men have been so honest. They tell you what it is. And we are just trying to oh, well, I know he said he wasn't ready, but I'm just going to act like a wife until he is. No. And that's why you see some men, they'll be with you for 3 years, won't marry you, and then run off and they'll marry her in 3 months because they say what they mean and they mean what they say. But we just over there
Tangi, you're absolutely right, because I'm gonna tell you, the more this is what I have observed, the more that you have kicked it and hung out with a guy that's not maybe on his top right now, and you can help them get there to the top, he'll go mess with Shaquita, didn't have nothing to do with where he was at, didn't know his struggles, didn't know what he was coming from, didn't know nothing. He'll mess because a guy don't want you to see his struggle. He wants you to see that he's on top. So he'll go ahead and mess with Shaquita and forget about Mary that was there for him when he was all the way low, didn't have his money up or nothing like that, but was there to guide him and help him and get him to his best personal life. And he'll forget you and go with Shaquita that didn't even see his struggle.
You did that because you wanted to do that. That's not what the guy wants. The guy wants a certain feeling from a woman. You know, it ain't about you, what you can do for him. You can spend and you can provide and you can pick him up. No, it's a certain feeling that a guy is looking for from you. And it's not a feeling that a man can describe. You have to play a certain role, which it has nothing to do with you providing money and all that. It's a internal feeling. It's the chemistry that when you connect with this person, you just adore this person. A man has to adore you to get to that point. You could be the woman that, you know, he likes and he hangs out with and you do all that shit. But if he don't adore you, it ain't gonna be that.
Yep.
You know
But
what I'm
what
saying?
I'm talking about, I'm not even talking about that that she's doing like financial stuff. I'm just saying he's at his lowest of the low, and she get him. She's there while he's at his lowest of the lowest. She pick him up. She's there for him. She's always there for him. But he would stop messing with her and get with a girl that didn't see any of his struggle, didn't see any of his anything that he went through, because a guy wants to act like he's all the way to G and not mess with the female that saw him struggle. That's what I'm talking about. Where a female would deal with a guy who saw her struggle and go through it and she would deal with him. But a guy will not deal with the woman that's seen his struggle, and he'll mess with somebody that never saw his struggle, didn't know that he was down and out, couldn't pay PG&E, couldn't do nothing.
Because he adores her. That girl, no matter the PG&E, the whatever bill, he adores her. It's something about the allure, and when he sees her, it's like, ooh, like it sends a different vibe to him. You know, you could pay all the stuff that you want to pay, and you could be the top woman, and you know, it's a feeling, man, that a man gotta have with a woman, man, and that shit go beyond, you know, you doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just,
you're right about that, because she'll do everything to make him comfortable, everything to make him feel good and everything, and he'll go mess with a girl that had nothing to do, don't know nothing about his struggle, don't know nothing about nothing.
She know how to touch him. She know how to sit there and listen to him. She know how to just be there. It's a different, man. It's a different when you got somebody, you know, when you got certain women that, you know, are able to do that type of stuff, they move different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, RM says chasing a lesser girl means he got insecurities.
Yeah.
That could be true.
And he don't want and he's scared that the woman that will push him to be the best that he can be, he'd rather deal with something that's simple and easy, that don't challenge him, don't make him want to be a better man, don't want him to grow. Huh?
That could be true. I agree.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
He would rather deal with easy, that don't make him push he can stay the same. And you want a dude, women, we want a dude that's going to, regardless of where he's at, but if he's willing to grow and do better and that's what we want. If you okay with stagnant to be where you at, and you want to deal with Shaquita that ain't pushing you, she good with $40 on a dresser, then go on and deal with 40.
But you gotta understand this, baby. This what all women gotta understand. You don't have the ability to do that, baby.
Ability to do what?
You don't have the ability to push the man to do better. If he ain't got it, he ain't got it, baby. Yeah, that's what a woman gotta understand. No woman in the world has that ability. If a nigga don't got it, he don't got it. If he got it, he got it. That's just what it is. You can try to put the whole motherfucking kick caboodle behind this nigga. If he ain't got it, he ain't got it.
Jeezy, one thing I notice is that sometimes, and I'm just using Shaquita, right, Jameka?
Yes.
I noticed, this is a question to you. I noticed that sometimes we think that because we have high earning value, earning abilities, and we have degrees and we've had this success, we tend to believe that we're not Shaquitas. But sometimes I have learned we're Shaquitas sometimes.
I'm not a Shaquita. I'm not a Shaquita.
If you think you have not had Shaquita tendencies.
No, I've had probably Shaquitas, but I know for today for sure I'm not Shaquita. I'm JAMEKA NECOLE.
I didn't turn into Laquita.
We think because we got a bag that we're not guilty of the same things. Or have you noticed they treat you the same? Beyonce can get the same treatment as Shaquita. So it's clearly it's not about the bag. It's not about us being a Tiffany. It's something else. Right. Deezy, what is that? What is that?
What is it, Deezy? We want to know, because I'm not trying to be a Shaquita, but I don't want to be a JAMEKA NECOLE if I'm just going to be considered a Shaquita. So tell me what it is.
Hey, listen, any woman can get treated any type of way. You know, it depending on, you know, the person that you with. You know, it's millions of different people and different mindsets, man, you know, and a guy might not be the guy for you, and he gonna treat you like a Shaquita, you know what I mean? So it's a possibility that the guy is just gonna treat everything he run across like a Shaquita. He just so happened he bumped into you. You know, so I think it could be that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we all can be a Shaquita. So we all can be a Shaquita. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm never a Shaquita.
Shit.
RN said Shaquita
shit.
is the equivalent of the guy using you for one reason, not love.
No love. Exactly.
RN, we
We
love
just
some
be on this love mission. What is that with women? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure when I was younger, that was the mission, but it's just like, it's not now, but what is this? We just be so ready to be in love. Our eyes be open and getting played the whole time. I'm leaving
the whole time.
The whole time. Ride the rides and don't leave with a souvenir.
Tangi, the whole time we getting played like
Jameka, what is your pet peeve? We need a pet peeve from you.
Okay. Little dicks.
Okay. All right. So
you can't change that.
Yeah. So how do you deal with that?
I just need. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I won't say that. I did. That wasn't.
That it.
Don't just kid. Don't just kid. How do you deal with that?
I need you to lower your voice.
So when a guy's shit is small, he has to be quiet.
So
you don't have to be quiet, but I need you to lower your voice, and I need you. And what I'm saying is this: I need you to not think you running stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I need. It's okay because I'm not tripping about that. I'm not tripping about it's small. Because you might know how to work it, and that's fine. You can work it. You do what you
said
need to
that's a pet peeve, so you got to pick a side. You can't be on both sides.
Right.
He don't get respect now. She's turned him into a woman.
He hold up.
He now has a vagina. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Supersized.
He emasculated him. He done.
A large clitoris.
I shouldn't even.
Okay, I shouldn't have picked that one on my list because I did have another one on my list.
But that is a pet peeve though, because like I told you before, if the sex ain't right, you guys don't even worry about it. We ain't even gotta be friends.
So if the guy is small, do you tell him in the middle of the sex, get up?
No, you don't. No, but if you see it good,
no, because Go ahead, Kim. I'm gonna go in after Kim. Go
ahead. Because you.
No, please, Kim.
I want everybody to answer this shit. Do you in the middle of this thing? You say, "Man, this ain't working, boy. Get off me."
First of all,
get in the middle of it when his penis is small.
Man, he might have had a couple drinks with you. You might have said, "Man, it ain't that little."
I mean, once we done started, we're finishing.
Okay, that's what I said. So you telling him to get up? It's over.
No.
So this is what I say. I think that everybody should. Oh my God! I think this alcohol is talking. So
that's what we need. That's that. Y'all get drunk, and we want to hear this shit. I want to hear the drunk ladies. That's how y'all gonna speak better.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. That I think that it should be a test run, and I do believe before you even get in the sheets that there's a whole test run. What time is it? It's okay. I think we good safe. So I think it's a test run that you would do even before you do that. But I don't think that's the end of all, because I'm gonna tell you, guys that's kind of working with smaller business, I think they do other things, and they do it really well. Jess, we had DT today, and we talked about this very topic while we were in DT today. Defensive tech what's it called? Defense tech, tactics. We had this very conversation during that time. And so it's not really about the size really, but if you can't do nothing, you can't do anything with it. That's the thing. And we talk about big D energy and small D energy, right? So that's a big thing. So what I'm saying is this. Sometimes you have to lower your voice if you don't come with that big D energy. You do have to lower your voice with it. You can't come all action. You can't come talking all crazy and stuff with us and stuff. But if you know how to put it down and you know how to do other things, go ahead, Jess. Go ahead, take it from me.
So does that mean you're not going to let that man lead you?
She not.
No, I
And
will.
he lead you with, okay, you'll still let the
I
shrimp
will.
lead you.
I will,
Oh, really?
because let me tell you, because if he's a shrimp and he comes with other qualities, then he can lead me. But if he doesn't come with other qualities, it's going to be hard for me. But if he comes with other qualities, he can lead me. And if he knows how to work his other stuff, then he can. I'm just going to.
So long as he can provide and do the things that's necessary for you, regardless if he's short in certain areas, which is not the most important thing to you, you're fine with that. Is what
Because he can be long in other
He gonna
areas.
go out and get that coochie to somebody else. Straight
No,
up.
that's not DZ. That's not true. That's not true.
Man,
How
long
can
you
he
gonna do
lower
that?
his voice with you but not lead you?
Yeah, you gotta.
So he can. What I'm saying is that one, I'm not, because I'm with him, I'm going to respect him. If I decide, because not everybody is going to. So if I decide that he's going to be the one, knowing that he don't have big D energy, then that's what it is. It don't matter
You were
about.
just saying as like a casual partner, you got to lower your voice. You just around.
Oh yeah. If he's not, no.
Okay.
But think about it. But think about me as I'm probably not even about to deal with you. I'm about to do a test run first before I'm not even about to deal with you because it's a 50-50 chance that.
Send me a video.
It's a 50-50 chance he's not.
You would
Other men.
A video, and I gotta hear something. I gotta hear you. I gotta see. Yeah.
Okay.
It shows energy as well.
Okay.
You guys, I had a situation like that.
Okay, what happened?
It was
Easy messy.
Okay, he messy. He messy.
I'll tell you.
He messy.
Okay,
He hella messy.
Look, this man was nice, tall, dark, just physically.
Wait, Kim. How
6'5".
He was.
I'm leaning in now.
He was 6'2". His portfolio, he was a doctor.
Oh.
He was together, but when he got to that bedroom and that sex, I was like, what? This is? Girl, I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't. I couldn't.
All the qualities, and you were like, no, because of this.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna be dissatisfied. I already told you at the time.
But what if he can do other things? This is not
but Kim, what if he was able to move? What if he was able to move and groove?
It's not gonna work. If a guy can't put the Peter Pecker and you don't feel nothing, you gonna want to go get hit. You going
from the back, DZ.
Pulling your hair, smacking your ass.
But that's what toys are for. That's what foreplay is for. It's not all just this.
Jess, stop lying, Jess.
It's not.
Stop lying.
All I can tell you this: I know myself. I would have cheated on him.
There you, that's my fucking baby. That's what I'm talking about. Be real. Be fucking real.
I would have cheated on him.
She said she wouldn't, and she gonna run off with a nigga. Say I don't normally do
this.
I don't normally do this. Nigga having his way with her. She talking about I don't normally do this. I ain't never done this before.
Equal opportunity employer.
Y'all crazy as hell.
No, I've never been with someone so little that I'm just not happy at all. That's just, I can't see that happening. I mean,
you don't want to experience it either.
I don't. I guess not.
You'll be pissed.
No,
you're gonna cheat. You're gonna cheat.
Frustrated, all that.
Yeah, you're gonna cheat. Yeah.
You're gonna cheat. You're gonna cheat. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's because I was in the body, I was operating out of the body. You see what I'm saying? And I get what you're saying, Jess. But honestly, I know myself. I knew that was not it, and I wasn't playing with it.
My ex is 21 years older than me, so like it wasn't always intercourse for me. So I learned a lot, like other things for sex that like I was pleased with.
Okay.
So
Did he have
I
a
don't-
problem
Endgame,
though?
what are you looking
Huh?
for?
Did he have a problem? ED.
He had days where it wasn't always like.
Yes. See that and listen, I'm glad. See, I love the honesty on here. See, that's of course he's not gonna want to do the shit. This shit don't work right. A nigga that get up.
But
And I'm
he
talking
did
about,
everything else. He was probably far more sexual than I was, actually.
but
He was a pleaser, and that just is what it was.
But it wasn't what you wanted, baby.
So why did you guys break up? Why did you break up?
There you go.
I mean, if you don't
Honestly,
mind saying.
so for me, that's what I was going to mention earlier. Like, I learned more about relationships. I did a 10-year relationship from 17 to 27. Outside of that, I felt like everything else from here on out, I'm only doing enjoyment. I'm not wasting my time. So I don't see any of my time with anyone as wasted. JAMEKA knows why he and I separated.
So I was gonna ask you, Jess, is the one I know what you talking about? That one?
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
It was because he met someone else. And he felt like he couldn't tell me about it, even though I was very open to the idea of we can branch out wherever. I was open. He was not open. That was back to our communication part of our topic.
What's open?
Is that bad though? That you had a situation?
It was just that he was 21 years older than me. At that time, I was in my 20s. I was like 28, 29 when I was thinking like, oh, I still want kids maybe. I wasn't sure. He already had kids. His kids were close to my age. So I just felt like wherever we go is kind of where we go. I was open to anything happening. So I told him I was still talking to other people, and I was comfortable with him talking to other people because he might meet someone in his age group and it made more sense. But everything for me was I'm enjoying my life. I was enjoying my life. I was happy in that situation. That's just what that was for me. I didn't overthink anything. He overthought it probably more than I did, but that's just where I came out of a 10-year relationship, my entire 20s damn near. So I was just kind of free flowing. I was living my life.
If you telling that the man can do him and you do you, that wasn't going to never
He
work.
can do him and communicate. That's what he did wrong. He couldn't be honest because he felt like he was exciting.
That's not exciting though.
And that's where we went
wrong. If you telling me I can tell you that I can go do something, that's not the same as when I go do it.
No, you can tell me that you met someone who's a little more on your page. They've had their kids. They're closer to your age. Oh, okay, let me give you your space. But he wasn't playing enough to do that because he thought he'd lose me.
That ain't gonna never happen, baby. I want you to understand.
What's better than one hot pocket? What's better than one hot pocket? Two. Why would he tell you that when he gonna lose a hot pocket?
But that's something I learned in that, right? Yeah. That's just that's where I was at that time in my life. But
right. But now you
know.
It
wasn't because of sex, though. I'll tell you that. I didn't leave
because of that. But ain't that crazy though, Jess, that the nigga that couldn't fuck you right cheated?
And that's so embarrassing because you out here letting people know what I'm putting up with. How dare you?
Damn.
How dare you?
But he was a pleaser. I
they don't have a choice. There's no credit for that. There's no credit for that. If you're blind, if your sight is gone, your hearing is outstanding. Okay. That's the way that it goes. So yes, you're a cookie monster. You are a cookie monster. Woo.
He was a cookie monster.
They are, because your sight is gone, your hearing as well.
Yeah,
but
so he just
I guess it's just more communication.
Long.
Just tell people up front what you got going on.
Yeah.
Say this is what I got going on, and then women can decide what they want. Men can decide what
all women want to do is decide.
He met me in a naive place. I was in a weird place, you know.
No, you were young. You're young. I get that part, but
I had a good time though. That's all I can say about
that. That's good. I hope you got what you needed.
Wait, we talking about the same one we talking about, right? You know.
These old ass men. You better have it your way. If you sitting up there losing your youth and miles to old men,
miles is crazy.
Yeah, it is though. Have it your way.
Yeah, because the mileage does happen when the older you get. The stretch, the elastic.
Daisy, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We
done had this conversation.
You can go to Turkey and get it closed back up. But
hold up. Don't see. You told me don't have a conversation, JAMEKA. She started it.
I don't care.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you right like this, right? I'm gonna just keep it on 1,000. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't give a fuck if you go to Turkey. I don't care what you go. You understand that they only can make this shit at the beginning tight. That shit in the back, it'll never, ever, ever, ever be how it was before.
And it could be like throwing a quarter down a hallway. And guess what men will do? They'll go down there chasing that motherfucker.
Of course.
No man alive will ever
you.
convince me that you guys won't go in a coochie. Y'all stick y'all dick in a hole in a fence. I don't want to hear
a man thinking that his penis is changing the constructs of my vagina that a baby has not done is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, it kind of, right? Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. The older you know.
And the thing about it is this that they will exchange a younger person supposedly have a tighter coochie than a older woman,
Listen,
but she don't got no sense, don't got no knowledge, don't got no nothing.
Y'all know that. Every woman on here knows that when y'all was in y'all 20s, y'all know. Listen, we just gotta be real.
Come on, you can still have a tight. You can still know how to work that shit.
When y'all was 21, when y'all was 21, 22, y'all know that motherfucker was brand new. Don't do that. It was brand new. It's just how I go. When you get a little older, it definitely you got to think about it. I want you to we can do a study here. You can do it on your own. We can do it on your own. Listen, I'm just saying.
It could be like I said. It could be this
big. You can do this study on your own.
And niggas act like they nutsacks ain't hanging to their knees. They act like they nutsacks ain't have.
Is go to the store, right, and buy a rubber band and just keep doing this shit for a month.
It will stretch. It will.
So now think about it. When you got a nigga that just jumping on you, pounding on you, y'all have one of them drunk nights and shit like that. That shit there is going to change.
And so when do men say, "Ooh, this one is too big. I'm not gonna do it"? Crazy.
Hey, listen, not a nigga. Hey, yo, a nigga's not going to tell you you's a big pussy. Such and such. The nigga not
and they go right in there. And they go right in there. How many bodies did you have? I have 1,500 bodies. They're going there face first, looking for.
You gotta listen from your baby. Each body. Listen to your baby. Right. I'm giving you the sauce. I'm telling you. I'm a vet. A nigga not gonna tell you when that motherfucker like that. He just gonna say it to himself. God damn, that pussy was
in
open.
there. And they keep going.
He's not gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
It don't matter because y'all buy it. That how I know that it nothing that a man could ever convince me. How I know, the reason why I know is because y'all will. There is a law that you can't have sex with animals. Do you know why? It's not for us.
Because they would. Because they would. They would
never convince me.
They would. There's too many women in the world.
Why is there even a law that you can't do certain
it's some sick
acts?
Jokers.
It's for y'all. It's not for us.
It's some sick jokers, but it's some men out there. Listen,
it's men out there in a hole.
But it's men out there that they ain't got no problem shooting they shot.
I seen the baby mamas. You can't.
Thank you, RM. Thank you, RM. Thank you, RM. Thank you, RM. We wait, let me make sure I'm thinking it right.
We're doing our Kegels.
Pelvic floor exercises is great.
What you say before that, though?
If you trying to think that anything will keep a man from sticking his penis somewhere, good freaking luck. They'll stick it in a hole in a fence if they can. I don't know.
In an ear. In an ear. In an ear. No, it's not. That's not a lie.
That's a lie.
Why is there a law that you can't have sex with a dead body?
We have a man on here. We have a man on here. We want to know why that's a lie. We want to know that's not.
Some men might not like the way the coochie look. It could be out of whack. You know, sometimes the lip might be this way, that way. Listen, that shit might be something nigga don't want to see the roast beef.
And he gonna dive head first.
And he turn off the lights and do what?
No, what? Shit, I'm not turning off the lights of nothing.
And stick it right in there.
No, that the lights off, nigga, shit don't work. Some people have a problem. That's when I got ED, when the fucking lights is off. It doesn't work.
You know how y'all all, women, guess what? You know how men have heard it all? Us too. I don't normally do this. Yeah, I know.
I don't never say do that or that.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead and do it.
That's what women say. That's
why you're so good at it, huh?
Men say it too.
I'm a professional. I ain't gonna lie.
I know. You're the only person that you will pass it up. If it don't look right, you're leaving. If the house is dirty, you're leaving. She got 4 kids, you're leaving. I know it's you. You the only one.
I've done some shit before. No, and listen, there's been some women that had 4 kids. The shit was still tight. That's only the small women. That's
My
only
point
small
is
women.
that
What's small men?
we don't
What's
really-
that mean? What small women mean? What's that
It's
mean?
something about the small women. Small
What's I
women
don't know what you
What
mean
do
by
you
small.
mean?
Short? What does small mean?
like
What does that
little,
mean?
slim.
Like
No,
what? Like
no, that's not
weight or short
Slim.
or height? What are we talking about? What are we talking
Slim,
about?
slim,
like Asian women.
small, like slim
Small.
women, not tall, but slim, you know, probably about
Yeah.
like 5'5".
You
know what I'm
think their
saying?
coochie pops back better than the next because they're small?
Yes,
Well,
yes.
he's telling you he been in the
Tripping.
coochie.
Do you understand that I know this? I'm
He
the
knows.
man. You understand? Y'all got the shit. I'm the one that go after the shit. So
I
you
believe
can't you gotta listen to me. I'm sitting there telling you, smaller women, their shit go back. When you thicker, your shit stretches different. Small women, they can have 4-5 kids and the shit go back.
I hear you.
I'm sitting here telling you this shit. And this
And you
is a
still
fact.
go in there. I'm
There
just
you
trying
go.
to say, when do
There
you
you
when
go.
because it's just you. You're the only one. I
No,
love that
it's
for
some
you.
guy. It's some guys that are like that, and some guys that still go anyway.
They
No,
will.
I think also too when I realized that when I had my babies and stuff, I did see a difference, in terms of the vagina and everything. But what I did was there are some things, DZ, so that there's a device. And I had to go in and talk to, professionals to help me get mine back to where I needed to get it back to.
Okay.
So the pelvic exercises and the Kegels and all of that stuff, it may not get it back to exactly, 100%.
Okay.
But it works on the muscles and stuff. So mine ain't never been no problem like that. Like I told you, because I mean, that's just me. But there are, even with smaller girls, even with bigger women or whatever, everybody who gives childbirth, their stuff is going to alter. I don't care what. I mean, it is going to be what it is. However, there are ways to, like you said, snatch back or do, and that's why a lot of women are now getting those reconstructive surgeries, because sometimes those pelvic floors are way too out of whack. They really are.
But that reconstructive shit only do the beginning. I'm telling you, it only do the entrance. You know what I'm saying?
No, they got it much different now.
Yeah, that's
How
that.
far
Yep,
do you think y'all going in there? Y'all think y'all in the uterus? You think you in the
but
uterus?
you have to be able to. Okay, so
I'm just trying
RM
to tell
says,
you.
AKA fun size. What's fun size? RM.
What's fun size? Yeah, like it do the entrance, you know what I'm saying? But in the inside of it, it's still got the, it's still open a little bit in the inside, and when when you younger, right? You in your 20s, you know what I'm saying? And you now I'm gonna tell you like this. The girls that's in their 20 that started fucking younger, they getting jumped on. So that shit do stretch a little bit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not
Especially
true. That's not true, DZ. That's not
if
true.
they're doing multiple guys. Now I'm not gonna
He's
say if you done one
vaginas.
guy.
He's telling you from his experience.
Yeah, if you're doing one guy, there's a difference. There's young girls that be out here, they running crazy.
Okay,
You
that's
know what
true.
I'm saying?
Okay.
And them joints, they might got a humongous dick in them. They might got a medium shot. They just going crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas stretching their little thing out. So when they in their 20s, it got like a little, shit going on. I ain't saying if a woman, like, she might be in a relationship with a guy and that same guy, and but if she got one of them guys that got a horse dick, oh, that shit's done. Straight up.
She needs to keep on staying at the horses.
She better. Shit, because the motherfucker shit, the shit just huge. The shit big.
It's a muscle. It's a muscle.
Man, you gotta listen to me, man.
I'm just saying, you can
listen. You can. Some girls know how to work that muscle. Maybe some of them don't. Fuck it. There's some of them don't know how to work the muscle. Some women
I
do.
wouldn't even put two. I wouldn't put 2 days of thought into it. I wouldn't give a damn. That's just me.
Okay.
Unless unless a woman, you're trying to land a man and that's his thing, whatever. But at this
so when
age,
you're trying to land a man, do you work the muscles?
I'm not trying to land a man. I'm not trying to land.
When you did try to land a man,
I have it my way.
Okay.
I have it my way.
I told you, you got to control every damn thing. I just told
Oh
you
no,
about
I'm
that
not.
already.
I'm in control of me. I don't control a man.
She's
I've
a
never met a
Capricorn.
grown ass man that you could control. Grown men, you can't control a grown man. They put it down.
You ain't being quiet though. I tell you that.
When men come in, when a real man comes in the room, women pause.
You ain't being quiet though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I know you.
I know that's right.
When grown men come in the room, women pause. They all sit up, and if that's you, you pay attention. If that's you, women, grown women, we just kind of sit up a little bit, and we be like, oh shit, y'all see him? Because
That's
his
at first.
presence, his
That's at
masculine
first.
energy, the masculine energy.
Once you get to know that guy, that shit changes quick.
Masculine
if it ain't
energy
you, it ain't
goes
you.
away.
I'm talking about once you get to know the man, right? I'm sure when you first meet him, you see a guy that you feel like, you know, he's a masculine guy. You're going to sit up, like you said, bow, bow, right? You're going to perk the shit out. You're going to pop it out. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bow, bow, bow. You know what I'm saying? But after you get to know the guy, you're going to go back to you. You like to pop it. I can tell you right now.
You're not going to test a grown. You're not testing.
Man,
grown
you like to pop it. Stop it.
You crazy. I'm not. I have grown ass masculine men around me. I'm not testing grown ass men. Grown men, they put it down. Either you're gonna get with their program or you're gonna get on.
So when they tell you to be quiet, you gonna listen?
I deal with men who do what they're supposed to do by me. So if that's what they saying, we gonna be quiet.
Okay, so
I'll
wait.
I'll
let you.
Tangi, you gonna be quiet? Because I'm gonna be quiet.
Have you seen me in a relationship? Have you seen me in a relationship?
Yes, ma'am.
You have.
Yes, ma'am.
Submission is not something that you choose. You don't choose submission on a Tuesday.
I need you to be honest. Is Tangi gonna be quiet or is she gonna challenge a nigga?
Because he gonna be doing what he gotta do.
Be honest. Is she? I can see right now. Listen, I know damn well Tangi is gonna challenge a nigga.
Challenge him like what? What do you mean by challenge?
I'm looking at you right now.
I'm asking a question. We're not allowed to ask for clarification.
No, you asking a question, but your delivery.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Let me. No, it's okay. I want you to be you. Don't try to change.
No. I'm a good ego stroker. You have no idea.
Okay. You like to manipulate a nigga.
Ego stroker. That's good.
You are so smart. You know, the thing I love about you the most is that how fucking smart you are. And I can never be that smart. Can you please tell me what you mean? Because I'm stroking the ego.
Yeah, but hey, listen, I'm gonna know you being sarcastic. I'm gonna say cut your shit. I'm gonna know you being sarcastic.
The men that I know want. They're asking me questions like, "What do you do? What would you do?" And then they make the final decision.
Yeah, because I had. Oh, go ahead, Sandy. Go ahead.
And then JAMEKA can attest to this. And then you making the final decision. And then we 10 miles off our route, JAMEKA?
Yeah.
But what am I doing? Okay, babe. The GPS. we were just together and this happened. I said GPS said this, and he was like, "No, this is what I'm doing." And me and JAMEKA was like, "Okay." So now we lost, and I was like.
30 minutes lost.
I was like, babe, do you want me to he was like, I was like, well, you could hold my phone because it has the right directions and I could put it in yours. He was like, no, put it in mine. Correct, JAMEKA?
No, that's correct. That's correct. That's when we were in Dallas going to a wedding. That did happen. But I think that
a grown ass man.
But I'm gonna tell you, Angie, in that situation, for real, he was a man, and a man wants to lead, and he wants you to, but he was but I think that what we are here as women, we're here to help you. We're your helpmate. You know what I mean? And so therefore we could have been there 30 minutes earlier than we were, but because he wanted to put it, he didn't want to have it on her phone. He wanted it on his phone. It was a whole situation, you guys.
But I handled it meekly, mildly, because I know him. I study him. So if I would have been like, right, well, you wrong and you do this and that, the whole car would have pulled over. We wouldn't have got to where we would have been.
Get out. Get the fuck out.
No, he don't put nobody out now. But he would have shut it down.
Okay.
And so I was like, I can't do that. Jamaica in the back, damn near like,
I don't know what's going on. I'm not trying to get involved in
I can
nothing.
get there. But that's the thing. So no, it's not so much of a challenging. It's a learning and studying your man. But it's too much of that going on with these fly-by-night relationships. That's why we're not getting to the marriage, because we doing all this all this wife stuff for boyfriend.
Why we worried about marriage though?
So can I? So Dee, let me tell you this story. I want to tell you guys this. So I was hanging with a guy that was my ex-boyfriend. So I've been in a marriage. I was been with my kid's father. And then I was in a long-term relationship, and then I was in this little short-term little situation. Now I don't really count it because it wasn't a long. I don't really count it because it wasn't a long situation. Because I'm used to being in a long-term relationship. So when I was kicking it with this dude, and I was at his house, I'm gonna tell you, this is what you're talking about, Tangi. When we was getting ready to go somewhere, whatever we were getting ready to go. I wanted to iron his clothes. I swear to God, he was ironing his clothes, and I just wanted to take over. But because I know that I can overly be where I want to. I just kick into who I am, right?
Yeah,
but I wasn't, you know what I mean? We were just newly in it. I wasn't like in my long-term relationships where I've been with my husband and my kid's father and my husband. So I'm trying to play this role like, okay, how much do I fall back or not? But it's in me to be like, let me take over and let me iron your clothes. Let me cook dinner. Let me clean your bathroom. That's what I need to do. But at the same time, I don't want to get messed over. So therefore, I need to like reserve myself and be like, as much as I don't want to take over this, and that's the thing that we deal with as women, that we are who we are naturally. And I want to take over and I want to do these things, but I know that I'm not your man, or I'm not the main one, or I'm not the whatever. So therefore I need to fall back. And that's the struggle that we have. Me being who I am versus I need to make sure that I'm not overly doing stuff so nobody won't feel some kind of way that I'm not. I always say this. I don't want to be too far ahead of who I'm dealing with, and I don't want to be too far behind who I'm dealing with. I want to be.
So who won't feel some kind of way? You won't feel some kind of way, or he won't feel some kind of way?
Me. That I won't feel some kind of way. That I'm ironing clothes, I'm cooking dinner, I'm cleaning, because that's what I know what to do. Because that's who I am. But I don't want to do that because now I'm overstepping, because that's not my position. Because we haven't decided what we're gonna do, where we at. So I don't want to overdo that. But naturally, I want to do those things because that's who I am.
I ain't working for free. I don't go to my job and work for free. I'm not working for free.
Man,
and that's where I need to, and that's where I need to, and that's where I need to, and that's where I need to be in life.
I'm not working for free.
Man, you working for free.
Where's my pay? And it doesn't always have to be monetary. Not always monetary, but no, you crazy. I don't go to no amusement park, rides and leave with no souvenir. Crazy.
I'm telling you.
But it's hard for women because we're gentle. We're nurturers.
Just what do you think? Just what do you think? Like, I mean, are you naturally going and above and beyond doing stuff because that's you a woman, or do you need to step back and be like, no, this ain't my man, or that's not where we at right now, so I need to fall back?
I think I naturally go above and beyond. I don't.
I do
about myself.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a people pleaser.
Me too, and I need to stop that shit.
Okay. I love that. You don't need to stop that. That's good. You're supposed to be like that.
No, I think DZ, what I'm saying too, and what I want the women to learn here today on Bedroom Noise is that I understand that's what you think that we need to do, but you don't understand that our hearts get hurt. And you guys don't care about our hearts being hurt. You want us to be that. And I'm trying to say that that's not acceptable or okay, because we're getting hurt by doing the thing. Naturally, I want to iron your clothes. Naturally, I want to clean your house. Naturally, I want to make your house be a home. Naturally, that's what I want to do.
Be you though. Don't change because you say that this person didn't care about it or this person didn't appreciate it. It's somebody that's going to appreciate it. You change it.
But that's when a man walks all over you. You told us that in the beginning.
Thank you.
But it's certain guys though.
Thank you, DZ.
DZ, this is their part is we never know who it is because obviously we're not choosing right, and we gotta choose better.
Get
but
up out
you
of
guys are
there.
lying every step of the way.
No,
So
we're not
we
lying
gotta
every step of
refrain
the
from
way.
giving all of that.
Get up out of there. We're not lying every step of the way. Get up out of there. If it ain't for you, get up out of there.
Why he just treat, however he's treating you is how he likes to be treated. First, women treat you how we want to be treated. Then we treat you how you treat us, right? So instead of you wasting another year or two, if he's coming over your house and he's earning your clothes, well, then he's opened up the gates to that. So now that's, you guys are earning each other's clothes. If he comes and he's cooking at your house, well, now you know you can go cook at his house. When is the last time a man chose anything but himself first? Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but men always choose themselves. What are we doing here?
Women choose themselves.
Not necessarily.
Not over a man that they like. They're not choosing themselves first. They're choosing a man
I do
first.
now, but I had to learn the hard way. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. We are nurturers by nature. We want to do these things. Like I want to earn your clothes, but now you over here earning my clothes? No, okay. I'm treating you exactly how you treat me.
And we're overly graceful. We're going to give you so much grace for the little things you do wrong. And we're going to let it slide, let it slide, let it slide until we just fucked up in the end.
I ain't doing it no more. Too much therapy. It costs too much money. It's too expensive to be a dummy.
You know what I learned? Because it happened to all of us, right? It happened to all of us. And I will admit that on this panel. I don't know if every woman's gone through that, but it has happened. What I've learned over time is that we have to start dating these men. And that's what we need to be doing, dating these men to determine if this man is compatible to your standard. You're looking at him and how he operates, but you also got to know how to date that person to get exactly what you need to know about that person. And it doesn't take very long. We sometimes project our own, like DZ said, our own, like,
romanticize.
Being in the delusion and trying to create something that really isn't there for you yet. You're not giving the person a chance to see who they are.
I like him. I'm sorry. I like RM.
And so
he's folks. He's good, folks. He's good. He's good.
So I don't know if to continue, but I think
no, go ahead. Go ahead, Kim.
But I'm trying to get it out. But I think that's a real major issue when it comes to us as women, because like I said before, we are nurturers. We have a tendency to want to be just that, because that's what we've been taught to do. We've been raised that way, and we let our emotions get too much involved with making the right decision. The men ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. The men they not doing nothing wrong, because really and truly, they don't even know half the time what they looking for. Okay.
They don't even know who they are, to be honest.
Right. And most of the time, but they do know this. They do know they want to be pleased. They want to feel good. And whatever that is for them, most of the time is sex, like DZ said. And that's where they're going with it, because they are attracted to you physically. That's how they operate. That's what they see in the beginning until they really get to know you. That's when they're going to determine, is this the one I want to be with, or is this not the one I want to be with? Am I ready for a relationship, or if I'm not ready for a relationship? All we have to do is set our standards and basically vet them and see if this is the person that matches up. If this person is showing up. And if he ain't showing up, take your butt and keep it moving. Stop putting these demands on these men who really ain't ready for you, ain't even going nowhere near your level in terms of where you at in your standards. And that's the problem. And I think the other problem is we don't teach our daughters that. We allow our daughters to go through some of the same situation. And what happened, it becomes a repeated cycle. And then I think also men are not teaching their sons how to treat women with some respect and have some respect for themselves.
Well, pick the ones that are, I wouldn't say respect worthy, because that's that sounds bad, but it's true. Because I
It's
have
true.
grown sons. My son's 28. He'll be 28.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is 26. And that's just the truth. It's like some of these girls, I be telling them, get away from that girl. That one right there, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing with that one. Just a fool. And also meet the mom, because most people,
And you
if
know
the
what?
mama look, she gonna be a little no. So if she's not worthy of that, or I tell my son, don't risk your life over a woman that won't listen to you.
That's true. And you know what? I had met this guy last week. He was an attorney. And he sat next to me. I was at dinner by myself and he sat next to me. Good old conversation. But I couldn't believe this. But this man was really real about this. He said his son was like, he had an adult son, and his adult son was involved with this girl, and he could tell that the girl and him had a baby, but he could tell that the girl motives were just about money. It was all materials, right? He said, you know what he did? He said he went and called his attorney and changed his will just to make sure that that woman would not get anything in terms of the assets that he left his son. Now,
I like it.
Yeah. And some men, they get caught up too, just the same as some women. They see a woman, that's all they know. And before you know it, they get taken advantage too. But they don't see the woman manipulating and taking control like that, because that's all sheer motive was just the money. You understand? He gets misled too. So everybody gets subjected to that stuff once in a while too. So it's not just women, it's men too.
Outside of love, just financially, in your trust, because hopefully your property is in a trust and not just a will, right? Because your will is going to go to court, right? That's going to probate. But in your trust, please make it clear that only the blood line will ever inherit anything that you own. And it's very strategic writing, which means that your daughter-in-law, your son-in-law cannot inherit anything that you have purchased. And that's just because.
And that's what he did. Exactly what he did.
Never can own anything. Even that the bloodline, it must come through your bloodline. Yeah.
Thank you, RDM. He said, "Bull."
I'm just
yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome.
It's hard out here, man. It's hard out here, but I think we make it harder.
Yes. Go ahead, Jess. Go ahead, Jess.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go. Midnight. I'm so tired.
Girl, it's midnight. I can't believe it.
Oh my God. We was on
Jessica, you going into work tomorrow? Or you calling in? What you doing?
You on the internet? Don't say it, girl.
I got like 10 appointments. I gotta go.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna be there with you in the morning, or when I open work.
Are you in the field tomorrow, Jamaica?
I'm in the field tomorrow. I am.
You are?
You know what? I may go live in the field, and not like I may go film in a car tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna be in full uniform tomorrow. Yep.
Are we still going out tomorrow?
I'm gonna be in Oakland tomorrow.
Me too.
The winery closed at 5. The winery closed at 5, and I don't think I'm gonna be back in the office by that. So let's go Saturday.
I'm gonna be too tired. I'm not gonna lie. So
let's go Saturday morning. Let's go Saturday morning to go get a slushy wine. It's a little winery out here that does slushy wineries. It's called I forget what it's fucking called. But let's go Saturday if you in town. If you're not going with your family, let's go there. We can't go Friday because I won't be out of uniform and all that shit to go to do that shit.
We'll talk, because I might go paddleboarding Saturday, but we'll talk tomorrow.
Wait, are you guys all probation?
Yeah, sorry.
Jess says we don't really talk about our shit, but yeah, we all law enforcement over here.
You too.
No, I have retired. I was a supervisor probation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Kim was too. That's right. I met Kim.
I'm not probation. I'm CWS.
Okay.
I met Kim at a party we was at one time. And so like this black party, this annual black party that was it the annual black party that we went to?
Yeah,
this annual black masquerade party. I met Kim there a few years ago, and she just had a good vibe. And I always go solo bullet, but I was with my girl Cicely, I think Tangie, you know, Cicely, I was with her and then we exchanged and then we've been in contact ever since then.
Yeah.
Just different things. But Jess and I, we work in law enforcement together. Yep, we sure do. Sure do. You need people like us in freaking law enforcement.
I love it.
You sure do need you don't need the cricket ones, but you need the ones that's gonna be down because she rocked the way I rock as far as law enforcement, how we roll and stuff. You need us in there. But yeah, and then Tange and I, we've been on each other since high school, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Tange? Yeah.
Some
And then
years.
yeah, and then DZ and I, we met. He has a podcast called SBGB TV. It's called it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. And he I got about a couple of years ago, or maybe like 2 years ago, I think, DZ, that he was following a trial out in LA, an indictment that was happening out there. And I love to follow trials. And so I got connected with him and I started calling into his live call-in show. And then him and I just developed a relationship as far as following trials and things like that. That's how we got connected. And then we just been cool ever since. And so,
DZ, what do you do? May I ask?
He's straight a streamer. He's straight a streamer. That's all.
Yeah.
He's straight a streamer. So follow him on SBGB TV on all platforms, TikTok.
Can you slow down and say it one more time? I'm sorry, I'm writing it down.
What is it?
I'm sorry.
It's
Go ahead.
Get back for the get back.
It's SBGB TV.
Okay, got
So
it.
it stands for it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. And so he's on all platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Kick, YouTube. He's on all platforms, and he comes on he comes on like late night. He a black Negro, and so he used to being up all night. So he come on late night and stuff. So if you can't sleep at night about 2-3 o'clock our time, he's up, he's doing his thing there. And I'm a moderator there. And then he sometimes bring me up on his platform to talk about relationships. Because anybody that know me know that I love relationship talk. And we talking about intimate male on female or, you know, intimate relationships. But I love just any kind of relationship. If it's for your pets or with your priest or whatever it's with, I love relationships. But he'll bring me up sometimes for when we talk about relationships and things like that. So follow him on those platforms. I want Kim to shout out her what she's doing in life, what's going on in her life.
Well, I'm right now doing two things. We have a African American center here in San Jose, and on August 8th, we're doing a annual backpack and school supplies for kids. So if you guys are interested in donating or volunteering time, please reach out to the African American Center Service Agency in San Jose. That's where we're located. And the other thing is I have a business called Travorium. I'm doing this travel business, and it's with Travorium, and it's for hotel savings and things of that nature. So get with me on that if you're interested in saving some money so you could travel and go to these big World Star tours.
You can put it in the chat. You can put it in the chat. I don't know if you have enough. Go
Your
ahead.
audio.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I was just saying, if you want to put anything in the chat, go ahead and put it in the chat.
I think your earbud is going out.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and put it in the chat, Kim, whatever you want to put in the chat to let them know what you're doing. And Tangie, is there anything you're promoting? I know sometimes Tangie promotes day parties and things like that with and things. We go out and have a good time. Tangie, you have anything upcoming?
I know I look like a day party tonight with my glasses on, right? No, I don't know where everyone lives, but of course, the last Plank in Oakland, the Plank is closing. So,
wait, are you going to that? Are you going to that? Because I was at the other one, and you wasn't. You was there. You was there. So Tangie take me doing the. Tangie take me doing the spin that on the under and sent it to me 2 days later that I was dancing to that damn song.
Being a hoochie mama.
Being a hoochie mama.
I have slowed down from a lot of promoting I'm a grandma now and I like it. So long story short, I'm trying to build, I guess, more of a platform and just start doing a little bit more social media over physical day parties and stuff like that. So I just started TikTok not that long ago, I guess. And I'm just starting TikTok. I just have video that has, I think, 128,000 likes or
Okay,
28,000.
so tell us your TikTok,
I'm working
Tangie,
on
so we'll
that.
know. So
Oh, it's
what's your
always
TikTok?
the same. Tangie Marie, I'm the mindset chick. I talk
Okay.
about grief counseling because I've had a lot of grief, survived a lot of grief. So I do a lot of grief counseling. I talk about issues that are important. The videos that I have that are going viral are about how people have to go no contact with parents. And so the topics that I talk about are things that are a little more deep, just, touching and just trying to see where we can mend some relationships, not necessarily romantic relationships, but so that's what I'm doing. Just trying to get out of the streets, out of the limelight, and slow my life down a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Jess, is there anything you want to promote? I know we do what we do, and is anything you want to promote or anything?
No, nothing I want to promote. DZ, I'll support your YouTube channel. Kim, I would love to donate. And Tangie, I would love to follow your TikTok page. It sounds awesome.
And make sure you plug it in and everything. Jess, I love your energy. I love what you bring. I love that you're learning and growing and just being awesome. Yeah. And I love that you're you what you do for our community. I truly do. DZ, is there anything to let us know what you do, boo?
Yeah, I'm on his page right now. He looks interesting.
Yeah, he is.
I'm a streamer, and I stream all day, like
all day.
Yeah, that's it right there.
What is it? Tell us what it is one more time. I know.
Yeah, we go live. We do a live call-in show.
Yeah, and, there you go, right there.
And we go hard in the paint. People call in, and we call out
full bullshit.
The bullshit, and we be live all the time. So we do it every single day. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna do it after this.
I'm tuning in.
They keep sending me messages saying, "Go live. You be a creator. Be this. Be that on TikTok." It is a full-time job.
Yes,
it's a full-time job.
Yeah, I will definitely. I'm monetized on Facebook and Instagram, but I'm not monetized on TikTok. So I'm gonna have to watch you some more and get some ideas.
Yeah, it's just consistency. Yeah. I need to get more consistent on TikTok. I'm monetized on TikTok, but I don't be doing nothing like that on there. I need to really that's why one day with all of y'all, because JAMEKA's got a TikTok and you got a TikTok, we should go on the TikTok and do lives on the TikTok so we can start working that platform too, and then do that separate. Like, how we do this here, everybody go on TikTok and go over there and have them type of conversations so we could try to build TikTok well up.
I'm down. I'm down. I'm always down.
Huh?
You have 10,000 followers.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm monetized.
No, he look, he out there. I'm baby over here. He all the way out there. He grown man with it.
But I'm glad, JAMEKA took initiative and started this though. That was, the start. So, everybody got to start somewhere. When I first started doing it, had 3 viewers watching, me and my 3 phones. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be talking for 2 hours straight, just to me and my 3 phones. You know what I mean? So, it take the start from the bottom, and you're gonna bring something because you're gonna draw some attention by putting in the work.
Yeah. You guys, I want to say thank you so much. I'm on 4%. I'm about to die in a minute. And every time I connect my my charger, the phone go get crazy. So I want to thank you
Mine
so much for
too.
I want to thank you so much for joining in. And I want DZ probably gonna go live in a minute. And I'm probably gonna be on that because I'm a moderator on his channel. And RM is probably gonna be there right there with me because that's what we do. We support each other. He's gave me so much confidence to even do what I'm doing right now. I don't even know why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, but because I'm able to call in his show and he's gave me love, and then we him and I we talk and we do shit, you know. So we you know, so I'm just gonna
Tell us
say
more.
I host live events like this live. So we should have DZ. Where are you located?
He on East Coast. He on the East Coast.
I'm on the East
Oh,
Coast.
you can hear it. You can hear it.
Yeah, he on the East Coast with the
so
baby.
we'll have to plug him in.
Yeah, no, look, we about to do part 2 of this one. We're gonna bring the men on. Okay, so bedroom noise. Let me get in my sexy. We gonna bring the men on next week, but we gonna have a part 2 where DZ gonna come back again, and we gonna finish this up because we only talked about our pet peeves. We didn't get into questions and things like that. So we want him to come on and help us understand some questions that we don't understand about these men that we dealing with out here. So we're gonna do a part 2 of this, but we're gonna bring the men on, and the women, I want you to come back next week because we're gonna be here, and the men's gonna tell us what they don't like and questions that we have, and we're gonna answer them, and they may have a part 2 as well. So so yeah.
Bye, Jess. He's falling asleep. Okay.
Yeah, no, we good because Jess and I, we got to get up in the morning and get working, but I'm about to go
No,
on
I was
DZ.
saying I don't care what men don't like.
We got to care, Jess. Come on.
You're gonna be lost for 2 hours then.
Yeah, we gonna loosen Jess up. We
gonna listen
Jess.
Jess up. She defeated a little bit. We're gonna get her together.
No,
But I want to say thank you to everybody that joined tonight. I want to say thank you so much for everybody that came on. I know you could be somewhere. I know you could be in bed. You could be hanging out with your booze. You can be on the phone with your booze. I appreciate you guys all coming tonight and joining us. DZ, I thank you for taking your time. I know you have bowling tonight. He has a his passion is bowling. That's what he does. So he came from bowling tonight, and normally he kind of tired right about now before he goes on his live. So I appreciate you taking your time out tonight and hanging with the ladies tonight because we just wanted to learn and we wanted to grow. And I don't think we did a great job, but I think part 2 we're going to do.
We did a great job. We did a great job. This was fire.
Okay.
Hey yo, this how I do my lives. My lives is 4 hours. I got you to do a 4-hour live.
You did.
This is what you supposed to do. Put that work in. You know, and the conversation was fire. You know what I'm saying? It was good dialogue back and forth. Even through when the channel was going through it over there with you in the sound, we still kept the thing buzzing. Kim, Jess, you know, we was there. And baby girl, Tangie, her thing was going out with you. So you know, we were still going hard. Y'all came back. We went in. The conversation was fire. So don't downplay the conversation. It was fire.
I think it was good, JAMEKA.
Okay. I was just meaning that I feel like we need to listen more to the men, and I'm thinking about like making maybe another spot for 2 men to come on or something like that to make sure that we're listening and stuff, you know. But I think we did a great job too. I'm not disappointed. And I thank you ladies so much for doing this. DJ, I thank you so much for being here. He told me he can handle all 4 of us. He told me that. He told me he can handle all 5 of us. That's what he told me. He told me that.
Angie said handle. That's crazy.
Well, handle don't mean handle, but you know what I mean. He was able to.
I mean, women say that. We be like, he can't handle a strong woman. Like he don't need to handle like an animal. Like if you're acting like a lion, honey, he needs to get rid of you.
Dialogue wise.
Dialogue. Yeah.
I get it. You know, I'm gonna give you some kickback.
I know it.
I'll let you be lost for 30 minutes.
I know.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Are you guys? I just want to ask one question before you leave. Are you guys? Are you down to do a part 2 with me?
Yeah.
Not 4 hours, but
I would love it. I was really surprised. This was really fun. And if you can send your link, DZ, I would love to. I'm usually up. I'm a night owl, so Send that, please, because I like to
yeah,
tune
you're
in. I'll probably be up. I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Jamaica, she gonna send you the link.
Okay.
I will. I
All
will.
right.
I will for sure. I will for sure. DZ, I'm at. Can you go ahead and put it in the
Bye,
chat though? Are you
Jared.
able to put it in the chat, DZ?
Yeah, I can put the link in there.
Yeah, put it in the chat, DZ. But I'll send it to you too.
RM, RM, put the link in there.
Oh yeah,
RM.
RM, put it. Look, he a moderator. He go put it in the chat. RM, that's your job. Put that shit in the chat.
RM can do that shit fast. I'll be trying to look for it.
Yeah, he don't even have to do it. He got it right now. He'll do it. But yeah, I'll send you guys, and anything that you're promoting and everything, I'll make sure that I do it, because I'm not no hater. I want everybody to get it and get it and get it. However we get it, I want us to get it. I appreciate you guys again. Next week, Thursday, we're going to go at 8 o'clock. We went 30 minutes later because DZ was bowling, even though his bug finished early, and we was able to go at 8 o'clock. But it was good that we got to be able to come on. But next week, we're going to go at 8 o'clock, and we're going to have the men. We're going to have a panel of men, and they're going to let us know their pet peeves. And we're going, as women, we're going to listen. And we're going to hear them, and we're going to make the necessary adjustments if needed, if wanted, and at least we're going to hear them out. So I want to say thank you to everybody. I will see you next Thursday. I thank all of my friends that joined us tonight, and our new friends and our returning friends. Please come back. And ladies, I will be in contact with you soon, because we will be doing a part 2, because we didn't get hardly anything that we needed to get done. We got a lot done,
Yes,
but we still had a lot. I still got a lot in my notes that I didn't even cover yet. So,
and I can find some more.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, ladies. Thank you, DZ. I appreciate your time. I know you were tired, and I appreciate you doing what you're doing. So I appreciate you.
You know, it's all love.
I appreciate you. Okay, ladies, I will see you next Thursday. Bye. Thank you, Kim. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Jess. Thank you,
Jess,
DZ.
Kim,
And
Jamaica,
Tanji.
Tanji.
Bye, DZ. Thank you for being the guy on the panel.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how to end this, but let's end it.
It's the button at the bottom.
Okay, I got it.